Round one, fight!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tournament Fights. This is episode number 8, and this is going to be a fun one. We're going to be covering the top 64 favorite movies of one of our regular guests, Jacob Barber. So this is the first time we're kind of throwing it out to some of our guests and people from the community. So if you ever have a top 64 you want to have us put through the tournament of 64, then you can just hit me up for that. But tonight we are doing Jacob Barber, so this will be fun. By the end of the night, he will have a new favorite movie, and we'll find out if it's going to be his number one or if it's going to be something totally different. So, but we'll go ahead and we'll bring in the panel. I'll bring in one of my co-hosts first. We'll bring in Chris Scott, the Casablanca kid. How you doing?
Oh, man, dude, I'm excited to finally be like in 2 of these. Because I know up to this point, sadly, with my schedule, it hasn't really lined up. So I'm excited to see what Jacob's favorite movies are. For sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I'll just say that.
And I'm rocking my spoiler alert, everyone dies shirt. Because as you've known me for a long time, dude, spoilers bug the heck out of me. So this is kind of fitting, kind of fun. Yeah.
Well, when we get to MacGruber, everybody dies in the van, and when it explodes, we'll give the spoiler alert before that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we'll bring up the next guest. We got my second host of the night, co-host Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
I'm ready to drunkenly roast whatever may come up on Jacob's list. So let's do this. Cheers.
All right, awesome. And then we have the man of honor that we're gonna be talking about his movies tonight. We'll bring on Jacob Barber. How's it going?
It's going. It's a brisk 90 degrees outside, so I'm glad to be in this air-conditioned apartment talking about some movies that I kind of like.
Right.
You kind of, maybe, possibly.
I might have seen 1 or 2 of these.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Right. Okay, good. There'll be 1 or 2 more than he saw on my list.
Yeah, right. Also, I too am very thankful for air conditioning. The last apartment that I had no AC, and we had to suffer through a summer like this.
So that's what like everybody's been telling me, like people that are like, oh yeah, in Portland, Washington, they don't have AC. I'm like,
no, because most of the time,
you guys are idiots.
The temperatures never reach above 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So like this is a really rare summer for us where we're having like almost a month of like close to 100 degrees. So
I'm gonna immediately invest in any Northwest air conditioning companies on Robinhood and watch my profits, Scott, jump through the roof.
Well, absolutely.
Seriously, but last but not least, we have our final guest coming in, Jordan Owens. How's it going?
What's up, everybody? Here to discuss Jacob's favorite movies. Let's see what makes this list.
Yeah, yeah. So since we got to Jordan's in the house tonight, you can refer to me as Movie Hero. You can refer to me as Anderson, whatever you want to do. So I'll answer that.
Good kid.
Do all of the above. So, but yeah, so we'll just kind of jump right into it. But Austin, do you want to kind of break it down and let us know how everything's gonna work tonight?
Yeah. So most of the people on the panel have been on this show before, obviously, but Jordan has not. But basically, what happens is Jacob shot over his top 64 movies over to Jordan earlier this week, and Jordan threw him in a little randomizer, threw him in a March Madness bracket of 64, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go down the randomized bracket 1 match at a time. He's going to pop them up on the screen, and we're going to go up and down the panel, and I'll vote for your favorite one, your least favorite one, which one you despise, which one you love. Doesn't matter. You can vote for any reason whatsoever. It really doesn't matter. Any reason is valid here on Tournament Fights. If you haven't seen them, you can vote for the poster. You can vote for an actor. I don't care. You can flip a coin. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares.
Yeah, right.
You can vote for whatever you want. And and basically, we just keep going through it. And the key here is to keep it somewhat rapid fire style, not take too long on our choices. 20, 30 seconds tops, so we can run through these because we got 67 big one-on-one matchups we got to get through, folks. So we got to keep it fast. That's the key.
Yeah, but we've done the math. If we go over 20, 30 seconds, we have the potential for a very long show. So yeah, the key is speed. And
sometimes we've had things where we talk a little longer on the first time we see them on the outside brackets, and then once we've got the pleasantries out of the way, we plow through those inner brackets once we've got our thoughts out there. So either one will work.
Totally fine too. Yeah.
Try to still keep a relatively strong pace here. That's the key.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just kind of jump into it. So basically, as the co-host, I always elect to go, or as the host, I always elect to go last. So we just start at the bottom of the ladder here. So we're going to start with Jordan Owens at the bottom, and then we'll just move up from there. So, and I'll go ahead and bring up the first matchup. Let's see what we got coming up first. So, and also these are in completely random order. So there's no seating or anything. They're just totally just like.
Both those are good
movies. We could potentially have Jacob's two favorite movies, top two, in the first round. It's very potential. He could let us know if it is.
If it happens, I will definitely let you know.
Yes. Yeah. But it's very, very possible.
But the first matchup, though, we have a horror movie, Train to Busan, going up against one of the best comic book movies, in my opinion, Avengers Endgame. So we'll just go around the room and
start at the bottom.
And we vote. So we'll start with
Owens. What do you got, man?
Jordan
Owens. All right, so right away, this is a tough one right away because pretty different movies. Obviously, you have here, and they're both really well made. I was definitely a little bit late to the party on Busan. It was definitely a word of mouth where I had enough people say check it out. Where I finally did, and it does live up to the hype. Love the ending. Love the different things they attack in the zombie genre. I guess, though, in the end, man, maybe just my heart, like you said, it kind of goes with whatever your heart goes with. I will vote for Endgame, though. It's the culmination. It's the end of Iron Man after we fall in love with him. It's everyone on screen. It's just I think it is a really well-made film. It's a great theater experience, too, that I had. So I'll go with Endgame. Tough one. Different movies, but I'll go with Endgame.
All right. And Jacob, you got to decide between your favorite children here. So
you're going to have a lot of tough choices to make tonight, Jacob, as you've seen on the other shows. These are tough choices.
Yeah, both of these fall pretty high on my list. But my gut is saying Train to Busan. It's my favorite zombie movie, my favorite foreign movie. So Train to Busan is getting my vote there.
Sounds good. Well, Austin, which one you got here?
You know me, I'm a horror guy, and Endgame is super overrated, so I'll go Train to Busan.
Sure, yeah. Chris?
This is tough because, Train to Busan surprised the hell out of me. I thought it was a hell of a lot of fun. Great movie all around, but as I said, back to my passion, I got to go with the Avengers Endgame because I had an incredible movie-going experience of that movie, and that movie doesn't rip you to pieces. I don't know what's wrong with you, Pez.
Right.
I love the first match.
Gee, I wonder what Jordan's going to vote for. Gee, I wonder.
What? I think he's going to pick Train to Busan, actually.
I do love that the first matchup is a tie.
At least.
Yeah, so I got the tiebreaker here, but I do got to make a bit of a confession. So we did a tier ranker fight episode of the best horror movies from 2010 until now, and when I was studying, I watched probably 10 different horror movies, and the Train to Busan was the very last horror movie that I started up. I only got to watch about the first 10 minutes, and then I didn't see the rest, and I still haven't yet because I've been so friggin' busy.
I told you to.
Yep. So. Just because I haven't seen it, maybe if I would have seen it all the way through, I would have voted for it. But I got to go with Avengers Endgame. Surprise,
Only because he
surprise.
hasn't seen
Wow,
it.
what a shocker.
Yeah,
what a
right.
shocker.
Oh my gosh!
What's up with that
What?
for a comic book movie?
What an upset.
Yep. But moving on down to the next one, we have Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, going against Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King is what it is.
Oh,
Number
fuck.
3.
All right. Well, then our guest of honor goes first on this one. So what are you going to vote for, Jacob?
To a surprise of many people, probably, I'm going Sweeney Todd. Johnny Depp's my favorite actor. I thought the horror musical thing was pretty cool, and something that I hadn't seen the first time I watched it. So it's a movie that I revisit a lot more than Lord of the Rings, actually.
Yeah. Austin, what do you think?
I fucking hate musicals, so I'll vote Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But it's also horror. Sort of.
Yeah, but it's like the only horror musical I like is Repo the Genetic Opera, so that's the only one.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that one. It's the only good one.
Nice. Well, Chris,
This is an easy vote for me. I saw
do you
all
got?
the Lord of the Rings movies in theaters on opening day, and I've since seen them probably 10, 20, probably 30, probably 50 times, easy, and they still hold up. The music still is phenomenal. Sweeney Todd's fun, but it's not Lord of the Rings. Move Lord of the Rings forward.
Right. This one's pretty easy. Like I'm not a fan of musicals either, but even saying that though, like Sweeney Todd for me is one of the better musicals that I've ever seen before. But it's no Lord of the Rings though. Like Lord of the Rings is an absolute like masterpiece almost, and so I got to go Lord of the Rings all the way. I probably watch those movies at least twice a year. So yeah, I got to go with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I also would have won with Lord of the Rings just for the record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. No, you can still vote.
Well, with that, 4-1, Lord of the Rings. It's
Hey, you guys remember when I said I'd tell you if my number one favorite movie of all time got knocked out?
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time just got knocked out.
Ooh.
Your favorite movie is a
Bye-bye,
musical?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, it's surprising to me even. I don't know what it is about this movie.
Pez, are you gonna drink now?
Love it.
I'm gonna keep drinking. This is gonna be a long night.
Well, at least my favorite movie of all time got.
What do you got? You got fucking Hello Dolly on this list? What the hell?
Right?
You got some fucking you got some fucking Xanadu?
Yeah. Xanadu in Oklahoma.
Next matchup.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah. But we'll move on to the next one. Another Lord of the Rings.
Oh, what fucking Jesus!
It's not the last
That's the fun of the
musical you'll
randomizer.
see.
The randomizer, anything can happen. So we already got Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, going up against The Departed. So
Fuck!
this is a tough matchup. Yep. So this time we start with Austin. So are you gonna go Lord of the Rings again, or are you gonna pick something?
I rewatched The Departed again recently. It's pretty good. It's not his best.
Pretty.
It's pretty good. It's not as good as like Goodfellas or even
good.
Casino. Pretty good. And definitely not as good as Wolf of Wall Street. Two Towers is the best of the series.
Yep. Chris, what do you think?
The Departed, hands down. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Departed is I love Lord of the Rings. I love all his movies, but The Departed is a masterpiece. Perfect from beginning to end. It's brutal. It's awesome. The Departed.
Well, I'm with Austin. The Two Towers is the best of the series. So, and for me, it's all comes down to Sam's speech at the end there. Like that's one of my favorite lines of dialogue in any movie. So yeah, I got to go Two Towers.
I'll go ahead and tie it up, man. Two Towers is a strong film. It really is. I won't argue that it's potentially the best. I'm gonna go Departed though. That movie I really liked it. One of my first, I think maybe Scorsese theater experience. So again, just so many great performances. I'm gonna go with that one.
Wow, Jacob gets to send his own movie through whatever he wants to put through with the tie.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, I think Lord of the Rings is just so good.
Yep.
It's so good. I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they're like near masterpieces in my mind. So
I like to watch them all like one after another. So if I'm gonna rewatch them, it has to be like on a day off. So,
that's too much Lord of the Rings.
It's a long fucking day.
Yeah, right.
That's right. There's only way to watch it.
Goddamn 12 hours.
I tried doing all the extended in one day once, and I made it all the way through the first two, and started the third, and then I was like, I can't do it. I got to get some sleep.
I need a nap in between a couple. Everyone.
Yeah, we got some people chiming in the chat. Movie Man 82. This one's tough. So
yeah.
Hey, it's Kevin Smith.
Yeah, right.
I'd just like to say hello to my Aunt Gloria, who said she was watching. Hello.
Oh, hi, Gloria.
Awesome.
Gloria, thank you for tuning in.
Well, sorry if I throw out some bad language, Aunt Gloria. I am a little tipsy, so sorry. My apologies.
Yeah, right.
Call me Aunt Gloria.
Yeah.
We only do so much here on Tournament Fights. You know?
Be Jacob's uncle.
Well, coming up next, yeah, right. We got Civil War.
Uncle Owens.
Well, Captain America Civil War going up against Dazed and Confused.
Oh.
So, interesting matchup here because they're like two different movies. So this time we're gonna
Casablanca, you're on up first, sir. Yes, sir.
Casablanca too.
I don't know. I like Civil War, but I didn't love it. It's probably like my least favorite of that series. So I gotta go with Dazed and Confused. It's a lot of fun. Great music. Definitely Dazed and Confused.
Well, for me, I've seen Dazed and Confused one time, and it wasn't very memorable because I don't really remember that much about the movie. So, but I've seen Captain America Civil War at least probably 10 times already, just because it's my favorite comic book series of all time. It was Marvel Civil War, so I got to watch the movie that goes with it, like on repeat, kind of. So
the comic book series.
I gotta go with the comic book series, but what?
Sorry, I was gonna say I love the comic book series. The movie is all right.
Yeah. But Jordan, what do you think?
Another interesting matchup. I'll go with Civil War, though. I don't know if I've even seen Days from beginning to end, like straight through. I feel it's something I've seen bits and pieces of. Probably have seen the whole thing, just not straight through. It's kind of a time capsule movie that doesn't really encapsulate me from what I've seen. So I'm going to go with Civil War, one of the best scenes in the Marvel universe. And there's some really great, several great scenes actually in that movie. So I'll go with that.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you think?
I gotta go Civil War. It's my favorite of the MCU. And so I've never seen that poster for Dazed and Confused. So as you were scrolling, I'm like, what movie is this? I didn't choose
right.
this movie.
Yeah. I'm like, where's the tie-dye poster?
Yeah, IMDb. That was the first one that popped up. So I went with that. But Austin, what do you think here?
Well, I'm a bigger fan of like the American Revolution than the Civil War. Oh wait, we're talking about the movie. I'm sorry. Well, all right for Dazed and Confused. But even with that, Civil War,
Confederate, right?
Yeah, right. But even with that, Civil War 3-2, it takes it on that one.
These choices are so tough.
Yeah, right.
There's been one easy choice.
Yep,
for
coming
me.
up.
Hey, there's a familiar face.
The original American.
127 hours.
127 hours.
Yeah, so I guess I'm up first for this one, and I thought that 127 hours was awesome. Like, I'm not as big as a James Franco hater. There's a lot of people. I know a lot of people kind of like to hate on him, but for me, like, I think that he's a pretty entertaining guy, but he's no Julie Andrews and Mary Poppins or Dick Van Dyke or anything. So I got to go with Mary Poppins. So, Jordan?
Yeah, I like 127 hours. It is a good performance. I think it's even a well-made like script and whatnot. But I mean, Mary Poppins does have a really infectious attitude, and it is something you can't help but kind of go along for the ride. And I think still holds up really to a large degree as far as the kids movie. And just being fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go Poppins. Surprisingly to me.
Well, Jacob, what do you got?
Yeah, I love 127 hours. Obviously, it's on my list. But
All right.
based off the performance alone from James Franco, I think he gives probably his best performance in this movie. I mean, there's another one that could be argued, but Mary Poppins, like Jordan said, it's just so infectious and so fun. And I love musicals. Mary
Well, there you go.
Coming up.
Yep. We'll see how many musicals are on the list. But Austin, what do you think?
Well, to be fair, this movie was on my list too. So I'll just say a British bank is run with precision. A British home requires nothing less. So I'll vote for Mary Poppins.
Wow, it's a Christmas miracle, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Chris? It was on my list, man. What do you want me to do? We have crossover. It's all right.
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah.
At least one.
What do you think, Chris?
Easy choice for me. I'm kind of one of those haters on James Franco. I think the only movie I've liked from James Franco is where he played Gator in that Jason Statham movie. I loved him in that role. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, he was a good bad guy. So other than that, I can't stand him. So definitely Mary Poppins. And Mary Poppins is just amazing anyways.
All right. Well, this could be a repeat of my list, Jordan, because there's a Queen Suite for Mary Poppins. So we'll see what happens here. People love
Bob
it.
your uncle, spit spot, and Mary Poppins moves on to the next. So
close your mouth. We're not a codfish.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But you're the Martin Scorsese animated movie Hugo going up against Wall-E. So we got two animated movies going up head to head. So
Hugo's not animated.
Hugo's not animated.
What computer?
There's some, yeah.
Some of it, but not really.
It feels kind of like an animated movie with all the computer graphics, but I guess it is live action. But
very much live action.
Jordan, you're up first.
This is an interesting one. I think Hugo actually is kind of underrated. It doesn't get talked about, I feel like, as much. So I'm glad to see it's something that Jacob enjoys. Vote, though, in the end, does go to Wall-E for me. Just for a movie that doesn't speak much, I think it really encapsulates the mind, has an interesting story. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with Wall-E.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, what do you think?
Hugo is a very new addition to the list. I recently watched it for the first time February or something like that and just absolutely loved it.
Okay.
So, but Wall-E is Wall-E, and it is fantastic. The first half of that movie is probably some of my it's like top 10. And the second half isn't as great as the first half, but the whole movie together still is so good. So I'm going to go with Wall-E.
Yeah. Austin, what do you think here?
Yeah, I've tried to convince Jordan that the first half of that movie is like brilliant storytelling without dialogue, and he just doesn't get it, and neither did the panel that ranked him with Malcolm, and then they voted down Wall-E. So just out of spite for that, watching that show, I'm going to put Wall-E through as well and vote for Wall-E. Absolutely.
Did not. Yeah, Wall-E did not make our top 10 Pixar movies of the 2000s. It did not. So just to tell you.
No, you had 12 and you still didn't put it in.
12, yeah.
Assholes.
Right, yeah.
Hoodwinked made the list.
Hoodwinked, yeah.
Yeah, Hoodwinked. Yeah, the movie y'all forgot existed.
So.
Yeah, the movie y'all forgot existed made it.
Let's not smack that Hoodwinked.
Right. But Chris, what do you think here?
I don't like Wall-E either. I think it was just okay. Yeah. I think Wall-E's cute. Wall-E, but I don't think he's. Wall-E's cute, but the rest of the movie I could do without. I could just do with him rolling around a planet. That would be awesome. But I've never seen Hugo, so it's one of the ones I need to see. So, and it looks like a cool poster, and I love Scorsese, so I'm gonna put Hugo through.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Well, even though that the win goes to Wally. I'm gonna vote Hugo here, obviously, just because I don't really understand Wally. I don't understand the appeal of just a robot wheeling around, holding plants and random like junk and garbage up in the air, and like I don't really get it. So yeah,
it's called visual storytelling, Jordan, with no dialogue. It's something Charlie Chaplin used to do back in the day. It's like something that's been around for 100 years. It's what it's called, Jordan.
Chaplin,
it's okay.
Right.
It's just film history. It's okay. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's fine.
There's nothing funny about Wally. Nothing. Yeah. No action. No comedy. No nothing. Yeah, it just doesn't interest me. But
he has better chemistry with that cockroach than anybody in the MCU.
Well, maybe so, but the rest of the panel votes for Wally, so Wally's moving on. So, despite what I think,
Jacob, if me, you, and Jordan want to gang up, we can put Wally all the way through to the championship. I just realized that. No matter what they think, just for fun.
Wally winner.
No.
You can.
I do need a new favorite movie now.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd's not even making it to round 2.
Yeah, right. But
I'm not surprised, honestly.
Yep. Okay. But coming up next, we got the Empire Strikes Back going up against the Peanut Butter Falcon, is what that is, and that is the first poster that popped up on IMDb. It's kind of like an artsy looking poster, but it's Peanut Butter Falcon. Is what it is. So we'll throw it to Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
Oh. Okay. So I know Peanut Butter Falcon is a very recent movie, but there's 2 things in the movie that I love. I love wrestling, and then I've had the very wonderful privilege of working with Down syndrome people, and so seeing that just showcased was like I love that movie. Yeah. But it's The Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
It's the best Star Wars movie. So, Empire.
You got Empire. All right, Austin.
Well, you can spoil it if you want for me, Jacob. Please tell me you put Ready to Rumble on this list somewhere. I'll vote for it. No?
Spoiler alert.
No holds barred? No?
Okay.
All right, fine. All right, fine. Then I'll have to vote for Empire. That's fine. Okay. If it was Empire versus Ready to Rumble, I'd vote for Ready to Rumble, but just for fun.
Chris, what do you got?
Easy vote. Empire Strikes Back. Incredible movie.
Well, I think I'm going to give some love to Peanut Butter Falcon just because it's like on the Empire Strikes Back gets so much love. I think probably 9 times out of 10 is going to win any matchup that it goes against. And so I want to give the Peanut Butter Falcon some love. And also, I've worked with some people that have Down syndrome as well. I had a job was working with mentally challenged adults, so like that kind of holds a special place to me too. So I will vote for Peanut Butter Falcon.
They are the best people ever.
Right, and like some of them were actually really smart. Despite what you would think, like the guy that I worked with, he could take apart an entire Xbox to where it was down to like little like bits and pieces and put it back together. And like I had no clue how he did it. Yeah. But it would function like 100% fine. So yeah, but yeah, Jordan, what do you think?
Hey, why not? Since we're lax with the voting sometimes, I'm going to give some love to Peanut Butter Falcon as well.
Yes.
This movie is underseen. It's underloved. I host wrestling trivia. One of the repeated questions I've asked is, what 2 wrestlers appear in the Peanut Butter Falcon? Because usually someone has no idea, if not both guests. And I want more people to see it and more people to love this movie. It's a great movie. Right. And I've worked with Mick Foley and Jake Roberts. So that's my bias.
What? That's cool.
Yeah.
I ref for Jake. Cool. I refed a match for Jake Roberts in Orlando. It was fun.
Nice. I got to be I managed outside against him, and then I opened up for Mick Foley, comedy-wise.
Oh, cool.
I poked my head in to get the finish for the match. To get the finish for the match, and all he did was go like this. And I went.
They're both retired now. They're both retired.
Yeah. This was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was one of Jake's last matches. Well, it's actually his first match back, and then he retired a few years later.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
a little low for Peanut Butter, but 3-2. Empire was going to move on this one. Yeah.
My real vote was for Empire, but I love Peanut Butter.
No, but there's nothing wrong with giving a little love for the other movies. That's fine. Yeah.
Happy to see it mentioned.
Peanut butter is one of my favorite foods, so I have a peanut butter all day.
Peanut butter crackers. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
yeah, peanut butter and graham crackers. Good shit.
Yeah, but coming up next week we have
Very recent movie.
Yep, going up against Avengers: Infinity War.
Infinity War.
And remind me who directed 1917? I always want to say Sam Raimi. I don't know why, but it's not.
No,
Mendes.
Sam.
Right?
Sam Mendes. Yeah, Sam Mendes.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, yeah. Sam.
Yeah, he directed Road to Perdition and Skyfall. Yeah, Sam Mendes.
Okay, one of the 007s.
I think this time
it's me.
Austin. I think you're up first.
Yeah. I like 1917 a lot. I've only seen it once, but it was a great theater experience. But Infinity War's one of the few MCU movies I would have put in like my top 100. It didn't quite make my 64, but it'd be like number 70 or something. So I'll vote for Infinity War.
Yeah. Chris, what do you think?
I don't get the love for 1917 at all.
Really?
I know a lot of people are obsessed with it. It's some kind of art film, World War II movie. No. I love Road to Perdition, a phenomenal film, and Skyfall was flipping incredible. So, but absolutely, Avengers: Infinity War is a damn good movie. So that goes forward.
Yeah. Well, for me, I actually do get the love for 1917, just because like the way that it was shot, like alone, it was basically one continuous shot almost the whole entire movie.
One continuous shot is incredible.
Like one time for like a split second, but it's even hard to even notice the one little time that it does. And actually saw this movie twice in theaters because I worked at a theater and when it came out, so I saw it a couple of times. So and also when I saw Infinity War for the very first time, I actually hated it. Like my first initial reaction, but then I rewatched it and now I love the movie though. I gain an appreciation for it. But I'm going to go against my trend, and I'm going to go with 1917. I'm not going to go comic book this time. So, Jordan?
Guess what, Jacob? You're going to have to do a tiebreaker. I'm going with 1917 as well. I just thought it's a beautiful looking film. As already has said, it looks like it's a one shot for the majority of it. It's beautiful. It's a journey film. The connection between the two main characters. I love the ending when you're holding your breath, you're on the edge of your seat, like a great action film as the clock is ticking and he's trying to rush to do a certain thing. I just think it's a great movie. It has some beautiful moments in it as well. I love Avengers. I'm a big Marvel guy like most people, but I just think 1917 was really something that encapsulated me. Again, I keep saying theater experience. It was a great theater experience to see it on a big screen. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I'm going to go with 1917.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. Once again, you got to break your own tie. What are you gonna put through?
Jordan, I hate you so much.
Make it difficult,
man.
It's both a blessing and a curse that you get to pick which movie that goes through.
Yeah,
I feel so inclined to say Infinity War, but I think I'm gonna go 1917.
Ooh,
all right.
Just the technical aspect of it all. It's oh man, just from a technical standpoint, this movie is amazing.
Yeah, and shout out to the main actor for 1917. I don't know his name, but like I'd like to see more from him. Like he did a great job in the movie too.
Yeah, I love the main two dudes. Yeah.
Both of them.
All right, 1917 with a bit of an upset maybe over Infinity War.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go.
Right. But
George McKay.
We don't have very many recent World War I movies either. So that's another reason why I put it through. So it's been a while, but But we have next up. We have The Dark Knight going up against Beauty and the Beast. Ooh. So this time this
one goes to Chris.
First.
Yeah.
This is easy. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's a great movie, a lot of amazing songs, but it's The Dark Knight. It's flipping fantastic. So The Dark Knight.
Yeah, and I love Beauty and the Beast too. Like it's one of the few Disney movies nominated for Best Picture. But at the same time, though, like I think that like Belle is not actually a Disney princess until the very, very end. For the most part, I don't even consider her a Disney princess. So for that, I'm not going to vote for Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to vote for The Dark Knight. So
okay, that's a weird reason, but all right.
Yeah, right.
It is tournament fights, so whatever.
Tournament fights. You vote for any reason you want, so that's my
true.
reason.
I'm not a fan of yellow dresses, so I'm also going Dark Knight. No, but I am going with Dark Knight. As kind of Chris said, like it's easy despite the fact that Beauty and the Beast is fantastic. If we were talking Disney, I might be pushing this to the very end personally, but Dark Knight is just encapsulates what a good superhero movie can be. The Joker, it's so well done. I mean, that was a big rewatch here, and this, well, not this last I moved since then, but in general, a big rewatch for me. So, Dark Knight.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you think?
I think it's the Dark Knight because it's the Dark Knight.
Right.
Love Beauty and the Beast. I love it. It's such a good movie. It was nominated for Best Picture for a reason, not just because the year it came out was somewhat weak, I would say, but because it's a fantastic movie. But Dark Knight.
2 Best Picture nominees going head to head here. So
no, I'm sorry, you're incorrect, Jordan. No, Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Picture. Dark Knight was not, so I'll vote Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, was it? Oh, really?
No, remember they changed it. They changed it after Dark Knight. Remember, because of the uproar, they changed it the year after.
Mad that it wasn't nominated, right?
Oh, people mad that weren't nominated. See, it
hey, 92 is not too bad. Beauty and the Beast, Silence of the Lambs with JFK, Bugsy.
Yeah, that's some damn good movies, man. Yeah.
Bugsy.
Silence of the Lambs should have been it. That's
Silence of the Lambs won, I believe. Yeah, but
but
I just named the 5 nominees. That is something called The Prince of Tides with Barbara Streisand.
Oh, it's
The Dark Knight
with Barbara Streisand.
Yeah,
I skipped it. I had lunch that day. I was busy.
Yeah,
that was good.
The Dark Knight was actually the best supporting actor, right? For Heath
Ledger.
For Heath Ledger
Ledger
is what it won for.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah. But Chris, what do you think? Or did you say already?
I think I already said.
We start with you?
Yeah, I was the last one. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that, then the Dark Knight waltzes in over Beauty and the Beast. So, and then next up we have Blind Spotting going up against Crazy Stupid Love. So, we'll see how many people have actually seen.
Our host is up first. Yeah.
So, I just recently watched Blind Spotting because I can't remember what show
it was one of our tier ranker comedy shows or something. People kept recommending it. Yeah, something like that, right?
That's what it was, but
even though it's not really a comedy. I know, but they kept recommending a couple of people recommended it for the list.
But I was really surprised.
And then never got brought up.
They're kind of more of a drama, but actually has some pretty funny moments in it though. But this one's tough though because Crazy Stupid Love is awesome too. I actually really like Crazy Stupid Love. So it's one of those rom-coms that really holds up for me. So this one's tough. Probably just because of the longevity, I gotta give it to Crazy Stupid Love, but only by a small little margin. So, but Jordan, what do you think?
Another one for me that I'm glad we're talking Crazy Stupid Love. It was a really fun movie. It is something that comes to mind. Great chemistry between Carell and Gosling, and then another before La La Land, the love of Gosling and Stone here is fun. But I gotta go Blind Spotting, man. I just thought this film it was unique, it was different. 2 great leads in it that I hope we can see more of in the next few years, and really left kind of an impact that I think on people that have seen it, and more people should see it. So, Blind Spotting.
Yeah, for sure. Jacob, what do you think?
Crazy Stupid Love is fantastic. I love the chemistry between Gosling and Carell, like Jordan said, Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. But Blind Spotting is so good. The final scene where he raps.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my favorite scenes of all time. It's intense, and I was glued to my screen. I finished the movie. I went back on YouTube and rewatched this on repeat for 3 or 4 times just because it was that good, and the emotion, the intensity. If you haven't seen Blind Spotting, you need to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Austin, what do you? do you think?
I haven't seen Blind Spotting. Saw Crazy Stupid Love once. Not crazy about Crazy Stupid Love, but I'll vote for it. Sure, why not? I've seen it.
Sure. Yep.
Sure, why not?
Chris, you got?
So, based on your reaction to the movie, Jacob, I need to see it. But the trailer didn't grab me as one of the trailers. I was like, I don't know who made that trailer, but it was kind of poor. I kind of hated Crazy Stupid Love. I thought it was just okay. I didn't get the obsession with it. But I guess just because Blind Spotting has a cool poster, I'll go with that.
All right.
The only reason I watched it was because of word of mouth. Like the trailer, like you said, I was like, oh, but word of mouth, like everyone was raving about this movie, and they were right.
Okay.
Well,
I said, I will absolutely watch it.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Jacob, because it's going up against Dark Knight in the second round. So have fun with
that.
Right.
Hey, I'm glad it's going to the second round.
Yeah, right.
We've got some love, so. But coming up next, we got Die Hard going up against 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So this time,
Mr. Owens, you're up, sir. Yeah.
Well, I hope there's not 4 Angry Men here because I haven't seen 12 Angry Men. So let's go with one of the greatest action flicks of all time, and let's go with Die Hard, man. Alan Rickman, There Alone gets my vote.
Yep. Jacob.
All right, this is tough. It's obviously.
Yeah.
Are you mad as hell I can't take it anymore?
I'm gonna keep a tally of how many times I say that.
Yeah. Right.
You know, one of these is my favorite courtroom, well, like sort of against my favorite Christmas movie. I got to go 12 Angry Men here. There was just something about this movie that I've never been drawn to 12 guys sitting around a table talking.
Yeah.
But this movie does it perfectly, in my opinion. I love Die Hard, but I'm going to go 12 Angry Men.
Yeah. Austin, you got here.
You know what? I might be that guy to shake shit up again like I did the other night with Chris's list. So you know what? Because I just recently bought the Criterion Blu-ray of 12 Angry Men, watched it again. When he throws that knife down on the fucking table and sticks that shit in there, that's what I'm gonna do right here. 12 Angry Men. Let's do it.
Spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't spoil what it means. He just sticks a knife in the table. It doesn't spoil what the hell it means in the movie.
Now I know the table gets murdered.
How do you spoil a 60-year-old movie?
Yeah, I know. 1957. Are we really spoiling anything?
You're right.
If you haven't gotten around to it by now, you're probably not getting around to it anytime soon.
No,
I might.
Chris, what do you think of these two?
So I love Die Hard. It's literally one of my favorite movies. But I absolutely love 12 Angry Men. And simply the fact that my dad actually was an extra in the remake of this movie. He got to hang out. He's in the courtroom scene basically as everyone's waiting on the stairs. He's one of those people. He said it was a lot of fun to work on. And Henry Fonda is just flipping incredible in this movie. Definitely 12 Angry Men.
And my dad was an extra on Magnum PI. It's just
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well. So I just want to make sure that I got this right, Jacob. So you wanted the original on here, right? Because you want the remake with Ted Danson.
No,
right?
Like Jack Lemmon. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right, I got it right. Okay, because when I googled it, which one was the more popular one and higher scored on Rotten Tomatoes? It was the original, so I went with that. But
I didn't even know there was a remake until just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a made-for-TV remake or whatever with Jack Lemmon and Ted Danson and shit in 94 or something like that. I want to say mid-90s. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They showed it to us when I was in high school for one.
I watched the original one in high school. It was awesome.
That's all the original in high school.
But
high school dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have.
Shame on your high school, Jordan.
Yeah, right.
They
dropped the ball on me. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So I gotta go with Die Hard though. Like Die Hard's Die Hard, and for me, like John McClane's the greatest action hero of all time. So I gotta go with Die Hard. Jordan?
Well, a good courtroom drama overruns action movies every time. Damn it! So 12 Angry Men moves on 3-2 on this one. Yeah,
already voted. Yeah.
My pick was still Die Hard.
I'm enjoying that there's been a lot of 3-2s.
12 Angry Men.
Yeah, there has been so far.
It's a bit of an upset.
Yeah, we've had a lot of close votes so far.
Not a lot of clean swipes.
We have.
Yeah.
No. We've only had one clean sweep so far, and that was from Mary Poppins. So yeah.
Yeah. But coming up next, we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, movie number 3 in the series versus Spirited Away.
Yes.
Got some anime love for Chris. I know you've been more into anime recently. So.
Oh hell yeah!
But
I always loved anime. So yeah.
Our guest of honor is up first, Jacob.
Yep.
What are you gonna vote for?
It's my favorite Harry Potter movie. I think it's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. I rewatch Prisoner of Azkaban more than I do Spirited Away. So for that reason, I'm gonna go Prisoner of Azkaban. But I hate that I'm saying that.
Yeah, right. Well, Austin, I think I know where you're going here, but
let's
see.
Can I pass?
No,
I fucking hate Harry Potter and Studio Ghibli. So, you know what? I'm gonna make it easier for 12 Angry Men in the next round and vote for Spirited Away.
All right. Good.
That doesn't make it easier.
Chris?
It does for me.
Spirited Away. I love Harry Potter, and I just want to say one of my prized possessions is a signed J.K. Rowling book. It's personalized to me. It says, "I hope you enjoyed your time in Harry's country." Love J.K. Rowling, the final Harry Potter book. But definitely Spirited Away.
Okay. Spirited Away. All right. Well, for me, I've never seen Spirited Away. I've only seen like 3 Studio Ghibli movies, and I only like 1 out of the 3 that I've seen. So I'm like a very lukewarm anime fan. I'm not like heavy into it. So
I'm also voting for Spirited Away because those movies cure my insomnia. So if I really need to take a nap, I'll put on one of them.
Yeah, true. But for this Harry Potter movie in particular, I just like that they throw in a really unique director in with Alfonso Cuarón. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool choice for a Harry Potter movie. So I'm gonna go with that. Jordan?
This is one that's gonna surprise me, just to me, because I'm not a big anime guy either. But I really like Spirited Away. That might be my favorite Harry Potter movie, but I'm going Spirited Away. I just think it's such a unique standalone film. I mean, maybe in a weird way, I think that kind of puts it over for me for Harry Potter. That's kind of building off a franchise and whatnot. So I'm gonna go Spirited Away.
Well,
Jordan, 3-2.
So we're gonna lift it up and we're gonna put it into the second round. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Spirited Away.
Okay.
So, but moving on, we got Young Frankenstein going up against Finding Neverland. So.
Ooh, both.
Yeah, so I think you're up first, Austin. So there's 2 different ones we haven't seen.
Just for the putting on the Ritz musical number, I'll go with Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I love how the guy that's against musicals put a movie through based on the musical number.
Hell yeah, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a musical number. It's the same thing. Hey, Blazing Saddles, one of my favorite movies, has a musical number with the I'm Tired song from what's her face? Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of playing the game.
Well, Chris,
ain't it a crying shame?
You got.
I'm so tired.
I love Finding Neverland. It's a great movie, but I absolutely love Young Frankenstein more. It's Mel Brooks. He's absolutely incredible. So Young Frankenstein.
Yeah. It's pronounced Frankenstein, actually, not Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
But I've never seen Finding Neverland, and like it's not one of those movies that I even really have any desire to go see. Like it doesn't really really look too interesting for me. But you never know though. Like I mean, anything's possible. I mean, I could end up really liking it. But Young Frankenstein is just one of those movies that I wasn't sure about because it's in black and white, I thought it was a lot older movie than it actually was when I first saw it. Yeah, Mel Brooks is my second favorite director, just behind Taika Waititi of all time. So I gotta go Young Frankenstein. Jordan?
Oh, really? Then why the hell didn't you vote for Blazing Saddles in my shit, Jordan? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Because Blazing Saddles,
You guys knocked it out in the first round. Fuck you.
It doesn't rank as high for me. So
angry.
Look up to Mel Brooks. I'll just say
I'm
that.
angry drunk tonight.
Grudges are being held.
Screw you. Yeah.
Let me at him.
It's one of those
Phone
rounds
angry
where I'm glad Finding Neverland's in here because I like that we're talking about it because I think it is a really well-made movie, and it's something that I brought up before that I don't think is brought up a lot. So I'm glad it's here. But yeah, in the end, the vote's going to Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Jacob, what do you think?
Well, there goes my number 5.
Oh, okay.
You like
I
Johnny
really
Depp,
Finding
don't you?
Neverland. I like Johnny Depp. I think he's a fantastic actor. I think the child performances in this movie are pretty good. And just the story of how Peter Pan was created, I thought was really cool. I love Young Frankenstein. I'm not mad that it's moving on at all. I love Gene Wilder too, but man, there was just something about Finding Neverland that I loved. And there goes 2 top 5 out in the first round.
Well, Finding Neverland got some love, but
I'm waiting for Transcendence to pop up on this list. Is that on here, Jacob, somewhere?
Transcendence.
No,
No, but
Johnny Depp, right? It's a good Johnny Depp
Mordecai is
movie.
coming any second now.
Mordecai's a good one.
Mordecai's a great movie. Kiss my ass.
Oh, Mordecai.
Kiss my ass.
The Tourist or whatever that was.
Yeah, The Tourist. The Tourist. It was the best comedy. The Golden Globe.
It's a Globe winner.
Yeah, Golden Globe winner. The Tourist.
Yeah.
Wait till I take a shit on 2 of my favorite movies.
No. They weren't on your list. They ain't 2 of your favorite movies.
Yeah,
you
they
liar.
were. Mordecai was. Mordecai was absolutely on my list.
It wasn't on your 64. You liar.
Yes, it was.
I don't remember voting for Mordecai.
No.
I know you didn't vote for it. You hate it. You're like, oh, the piece of shit.
No, I don't think it was on the list. I don't remember.
It was.
I don't remember it on the list either. No,
No, it wasn't on
you
your
guys
list,
were like,
dude.
the movie's horrible. It was.
No, I say that every day. I mean, it wasn't on your list.
Yeah. No.
Seriously.
But well, anyways,
go on.
We're gonna move on to the next. We got Toy Story going up against Monty Python and the Holy Grail here. So, I believe Chris, you're up first on this one. I think I know where you're going on this one. I have a feeling.
I mean, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is an awesome movie. So many quotable lines, but it's Toy Story. I mean, seriously, it's Toy Story. Toy Story goes through.
Well, maybe it was you, Austin. Like one of you guys doesn't like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I don't know.
You might find that out in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought maybe it was Chris, but yeah. So like Monty Python was and the Holy Grail. Like I told the story on another episode how I used to hate that movie and actually gave my DVD of it away, but I gained an appreciation for it later, so I regret giving that away. But Toy Story is Toy Story. Like I think that it's like might be the best Pixar series, but I don't know if I can say the best overall movie, but the best series for sure. So I gotta go Toy Story. Jordan, what you got?
I'll go against the grain so far. I love Toy Story. I'm not even sure this is my favorite Toy Story though, so I'm gonna go Holy Grail. I am a Monty Python fan. I think this is their best movie. I did the first time I saw it was a high recommendation from a friend, and I went right along with it. So I'm gonna go Holy Grail.
Well, Jacob, who you got?
Yeah, Toy Story is not my favorite Pixar movie. It is really good. You'll see maybe later. But Monty Python and
Vote it out.
It's it's my favorite comedy of all time. And even though I have a feeling it's not going to go through, I'm going Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I love that movie.
Good
It's so
feeling.
quotable.
Woo!
It is quotable. Yeah, it's one of the most quotable movies of all time. Yeah, but Austin, where you going?
Yeah, Holy Grail is going to be on another tournament fight. So 60 movies I don't give a fuck about. Fuck Holy Grail. That movie sucks. And Life of Brian is like 1,000 times better pound for pound than that movie. Yeah, like I fucking hate Holy Grail, and I hate how much people like pretend that they love it. So yeah, I'll vote for Toy Story.
There is no pretending here.
Just a flesh wound.
Well, there
It
goes the
seems so
tiebreaker.
stupid.
We'll slam dunk in the trash.
Stupidly awesome.
on the tiebreaker, so I gotta move Toy Story on, and then coming up next we have The Incredibles going up against North by Northwest. After Hitchcock. All right.
Okay.
So I believe I'm up first,
Jordan.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Well, for as much as I like to call myself a big Alfred Hitchcock fan, I've never seen North by Northwest, but I've seen tons of his other movies. You know, I've seen like Rear Window and Rope and like The Birds and all that, but I've never seen North by Northwest. So because of that, I got to go with Incredibles, the best Fantastic Four movie ever made. So yep, I'll go with that.
So you guys said if I could vote for any reason, and I know Incredibles is Jacob's favorite Pixar, so therefore I'm voting for North by Northwest just to see Jacob cry. North by Northwest.
All right.
Just to see me what?
Cry, get upset. I don't know. I just want to ruin your night.
I love both these movies. That's why they're on the list.
That is true.
But yeah, no, he spoiled it. The Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie. And I love it. And I'd like to see at least another one of the movies in my top 10 make it through. So hopefully The Incredibles is the one.
Well, so far it's got a small lead, but
just because I know how Chris is going to vote, I'm going to fuck with Jacob and vote for North by Northwest.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I love The Incredibles, but it's North by Northwest. God, it's just one of the greatest.
Jacob, you know how I knew he was going to vote for that? Because it was on his 64, and we voted for it.
It was on his,
yeah. So 5 of my top 10 have come up.
Yep.
Bye.
One of them has made it through.
We're gonna have a new favorite movie tonight. Bye.
Didn't Incredibles get knocked out already?
Yeah.
One of my top
of your list that I'll make it to the finals.
Tissues for you.
Yeah.
Well, it's all about finding a new favorite movie, Jacob.
Because you're not in the same
room. We're gonna find you a new favorite movie tonight.
Yep. Right.
Well, I will say I'm not gonna say which one it is, but my number 2 is still it.
It's still alive. Okay.
All right.
Have we seen it yet?
All right.
That's good.
On the list.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so it did make it past round 1. All right.
Yes.
I know what his number 2 is.
What is it?
I won't say it, but I know what it is.
All right.
He's mentioned it enough times. Yeah, I know what it is.
Well anyway,
I don't listen.
Coming up next, we got Parasite on the list. Korean Bong Joon-ho going up against the Shawshank Redemption. Ooh, this one's tough. But we'll start with Jordan Owens. Who you got?
This is gonna be an interesting one because I feel like I'm gonna go against the opposite. Although I don't know if I am here. I'm gonna go Parasite. I just thought it was a unique kind of different beast. I really liked the way it was shot. Maybe because I didn't know too much of the actors here, so that was also a pleasant surprise. It really engrossed me. There's a reason why it leaked into the Academy Awards here. Not a lot of foreign films always do. So I'm gonna go Parasite.
All right, Jacob.
Yeah,
Jacob. You got?
I love Parasite. I've seen it quite a few times in its short existence, but Shawshank Redemption is just so good. The performances in that movie are fantastic. Morgan Freeman is probably at his best in my opinion. But I love Parasite, but I gotta go Shawshank. It's a very high one.
All right. We got Malcolm showing some shade in the chat too, so we'll see it. But yeah.
All right, Mr. Wally's not top 12.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, hey, you know what, Jacob? We're gonna put through Wally all the way to the finals just to fuck with Malcolm tonight.
Yeah, right.
Here, since my number one is out, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Austin, you're up. Who do you got?
Get busy living or get busy dying for Shawshank.
Yep.
That's not a Parasite quote.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Parasite's like something in Korean. I don't know. I won't be racist.
What a quote. Who doesn't do voices? Don't do voices.
No, I said something in Korean. I don't know. Whatever they're saying.
We could try to make
whatever dude is saying while he's fingering his wife on the couch or whatever he's doing. Yeah, in front of everybody.
Spoiler.
We'll say
it's not a spoiler. It's a married couple having a love life.
Yeah, right. Well, Chris, who you got here?
I don't get the love for Parasite. I'm not a foreign film fan. Nope. Shawshank Redemption is amazing, though. Push that through.
Anime, right?
Well, anime is different.
Yeah.
This is a live action thing. Which tries to be a horror movie.
That's foreign shit that's good.
It's one of those things where I would I want my life back. Okay. Yeah.
We'll have to ask you though. Have you actually seen Parasite, Chris? Have you seen it before you say that it's bad?
No.
Right.
I don't want to waste my time.
Exactly. We can't say
that's bad. That's like telling me I need to see the movie Old to know it's going to be horrible.
No, you need to see the movie Old Boy.
Waste of space in the whole world.
I'm going to go see Old tomorrow. Are you saying I shouldn't?
Yeah, I'm not Shyamalan is a piece of shit.
Fantastically, awesomely bad.
It's
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, that movie didn't.
For me. Well, for me though, this is some information about me. I have a blind spot, and that movie is Shawshank Redemption. I've never seen it, so that's one that I need to see. That's it's a movie everybody says is one of the best movies of the past 20, 30 years or whenever.
We'll do blind spots on Shawshank at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I thought I was one of Austin's movies. I have.
Yeah, Parasite I saw twice in theaters because I was working at a theater at that time too, at a different movie theater, and I absolutely loved it. That movie blew me away. Probably in my top 3 favorite foreign movies I've ever seen before. So yeah, I got to go Parasite. And also, how much fun was it to see the cast win Best Picture and all those Oscars and see them celebrate like that at the Oscars? They're just having an amazing time. Yeah. So I got to vote for Parasite. Jordan, what do you think?
Well, he started.
I'm still saying Parasite.
Okay.
Yeah. All
right.
3-2 for Shawshank, though. It was close.
Yep.
3-2.
Close. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is the end
That's
for that side.
So, all right.
Yep, so we're gonna move it on.
Jump on the other side.
Moving on over. Moving on.
Cooperate with
me. Rocking on over.
All right. So you can see what the next matchup is. We got the Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
Movie. So
man, 2 really goofy movies, man. 2 goofy ass movies.
Goofy. So who's up first this time?
I am.
Jacob. Jacob's up first.
Jacob. So
yeah. And
who you got?
These are on here on my list purely for nostalgia. I love them. I've loved them ever since I was a kid, and I continue to love them as an adult. One of these movies has a soundtrack that I could listen to nonstop, and that is a Goofy movie. I'm gonna go Goofy movie.
Okay. All right, Austin, what do you got?
As much as I enjoy the Leaning Tower of Cheesa, I'll vote for the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Chris, what you got?
I gotta go with the Leaning Tower of Cheesa. That's why. And yeah, the soundtrack is incredible for the Goofy movie, and I remember seeing it in theaters. Yes, I'm old.
Okay, nice.
It's a great movie.
Came out in what, 94 or something like that?
95.
Yeah, 95.
Okay, 95. Yeah, but I should have worn my Powerline shirt because I do have one. But even so, though, if I wore it though, I'll be voting against it here, because I got to go with the Wizard of Oz. Like, it's just like too much of a classic, and so many movies are like based off of that concept of the Wizard of Oz. So I got to go with Wizard of Oz. Jordan?
If I'm listening to my heart, man, as much as Wizard of Oz is a classic, I'm gonna go a Goofy movie, man. That's the thing that shoots to my heart. That shoots to my repeated watch as a kid, way more than Wizard. I respect it, but I'll go with my heart, man. Goofy.
Well, goddamn, Jordan, that might be the upset of the century right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, right. Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
I saw what it could potentially go up against, though, and I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Chris's list, we put fucking Beavis and Butthead Do America to the Elite Eight, so anything can happen.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I was wanting Beavis and Butthead versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the finals.
You know what?
Yep.
Goofy,
Thank you,
Goofy
man. I
movie.
appreciate it.
Goofy movie could be that one tonight, the dark horse that makes it all the way to the 8. So we'll see what happens.
Could be the Mummy.
Yeah, we'll see.
It could be the
I'm
Mummy.
okay with that. That's a great movie.
Could be Napoleon Dynamite.
Right on Napoleon
Dynamite's amazing.
Yeah. But
something always emerges.
We got Warrior going up against Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Ooh. So I believe Austin, you're up first, right?
Me, yeah. Just because Willy Wonka was on my list, but I think it got outvoted in the first round. I'll say Willy Wonka.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough then. Chris,
I've never seen Warrior, and I didn't really have any interest in it. And Willy Wonka's incredible, so absolutely, Willy Wonka.
Yes. Sorry, I just got way too excited. I'm showing my hand already, but
what? I mean, I'm sorry, Jordan. Jacob loves Johnny Depp. He meant to put Charlie in the Chocolate Factory on this list, so that's what it meant to be.
Charlie,
you meant to change
that's what he meant to put there.
Right, that's what he meant to put.
I know what the better version is.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Got Movie Man 82. I believe that's Brian, right? Like, I think, because it looks like him in the picture there. I'm not 100% sure, but he said that this one too, right here. No. Go back here. No, that's Malcolm. Sorry. Yeah.
There
we go. So he said,
spoiler on my list.
Yeah. So.
Hey, we'll talk about Warrior when we get to the combat sports tier ranker. We'll talk about Warrior. I'm sure. Like, it's worth talking about. We'll just get to it then. Yeah.
But for me, I'll just keep it short. I got to go with Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka was the number 65 movie on my list that I had to cut last minute. I didn't want to do it. Like, it really pained me to do it. But I think Warrior is awesome. I actually have Warrior as the very first clip for our intro to Tier Ranker Fights. Is one of the first combat movies that I thought of when I was making that intro. But like Willy Wonka, it's just like one of the best of all time. I gotta go Willy Wonka. Jordan?
I'll be the outlier here so far. Not the biggest Willy Wonka fan. I think Warrior is great. Great performance, obviously, by Tom Hardy. I think Joel Edgerton, too, is a really great actor that gets undersung. He can do pretty much anything you want him to do. So I'm going to go Warrior.
All right. Well, Jacob, who you got?
Yeah. I have seen Willy Wonka maybe 682 times. I have seen Warrior not nearly as much.
You beat me by 680 times.
I love Willy Wonka. It's another one from the childhood that I continue to watch today. Willy Wonka is going to go through.
Yep.
Well, I thought as many wrestling people as on this, with Kurt Angle being in Warrior, I thought maybe it was
fantastic. I don't think he speaks ever, but he's great.
Yeah. I'm already hating this matchup that's going to come in the second round. I'm already
right.
Yeah. But the next one, though, we got Rocky, another combat movie, going up against Aladdin.
All right. Chris, you're up first on this one. Chris?
Yeah.
So I love Rocky, but Aladdin's one of my is probably my favorite Disney movie of all time. So I got to put Aladdin through.
Yeah, like recently I've been going back to watch all of Robin Williams' appearances on all the late night talk shows. Like he's like one of one of the like most fun people to watch on any late night talk show. I would definitely recommend that. That's a fun deep dive. But if you ever want to go down that rabbit hole, but I mean, Rocky's Rocky. Like Rocky, I was a little late to the party on it. I saw Rocky, I think 6 the Rocky Balboa. I saw that probably maybe like right when it came out, but then all the other Rocky movies I didn't see till about 2 years ago. So, and I absolutely loved them all. I thought that they were like amazing movies. So I got to go Rocky. Jordan, what you got?
That's funny. I'm kind of similar, actually. I saw this after I saw Rocky Balboa. That's just how life worked for me. So that's when I was younger at the time. So I love Rocky. This is definitely one of the harder ones for me because I feel like they're very similar as far as what things I really like in Champion. But in the end, for Aladdin, I will give you my vote. So yeah, I'll go with Aladdin.
All right, Jacob. Well, Jacob, who you got?
Ooh. See, Rocky was one that I watched in my adult years. Yeah. And Aladdin is another one of those nostalgia, childhood. Man. You know, I think I'm gonna go Aladdin.
All right. Well, Austin, what would you have gone with? I know
I'll give some love to Rocky. Yeah, I love him being a lone shark enforcer that won't break the thumbs. I'll go
Adrian,
Rocky.
Come on. All right. But Aladdin beats out.
Yeah, 3-2. Aladdin takes it.
Yeah. Yeah. And also in the chat, Movie Man 82 is actually Steven Shepard. I was trying to figure out who that was.
I thought that was Steven. Yeah, I was going to say it was Steven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But coming up next, we got The Greatest Showman going up against The Princess Bride. Ooh. All right. I believe it's Chris, right? Is that correct?
No, Jordan is up first. Your host is up first.
Okay. Well, so a little information about this matchup. I actually watched The Greatest Showman in preparation for this match because I got a little preview of the list, and I'd never seen it, so I put it on it. And I probably would have voted for it if it wasn't a musical. Like if it was just like a straight up movie. But the fact that it's a musical, like kind of brings it down. I'm not a big musical person, and the music's awesome. Like I would have liked the music separate, and then also the movie itself separate. But like The Princess Bride though, that's just one of my all time favorites. And it's so quotable and just like so I got to go Princess Bride all the way.
And Jordan's still bitter that got knocked out in the first round of his fight too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the first round. So we got to give it some love. But who you got, Jordan?
Jordan.
I'm going to continue the Princess Bride love. I like Greatest Showman. It's fine, but it's nowhere near like my 64. Princess Bride might be. I don't know. But I really love it. So many great characters, moments that you still remember this day. I can remember 5 different moments from Princess Bride, despite seeing Greatest Showman more recently. So I'll go with Princess Bride.
All right. Well, Jacob, who you got?
All right. Well, I've said that Johnny Depp is my favorite. Hugh Jackman is number 2.
I was about to say, what's he got to do with
this? The Princess Bride is fantastic, and just because I don't want this to be a clean sweep, because I love The Greatest Showman, I think the music is fantastic. I think the movie wouldn't work if it wasn't a musical. I'm going to show some love to The Greatest Showman.
All right. Austin, you got
just because I have to hear that Rewrite the Star song every day at fucking work. I'll vote for the Princess Bride on the music.
Greatest love story ever told. Come on, Princess Bride.
Yeah, that Zendaya Zac Efron song. I have to hear it fucking every day. So I'll vote against it. Sorry.
It is my least favorite song in the movie.
That's like the worst song from that thing, and that's the one they play.
And also, I want to say that I'm not a fan of Zendaya. She just looks totally angsty in every single thing that she does. I don't think she's a very good actress. So that's just me.
Yeah, but you love those Spider-Man movies, Jordan. You think they're like the greatest
thing ever. For Zendaya, though, like Zendaya is the worst part of it.
Well, she's a part of it.
Yeah, right. But Chris, who you got here?
This is an easy vote. Princess Bride, hands down.
Yeah. All right.
With that,
4-1.
Bride's
Princess
moving
Bride.
on. 4-1. Yep.
Princess Bride is higher up on my list, but like I said, I just wanted to show some love.
Yeah, for sure.
Quit trying to sabotage it, Jacob.
Dude, I'll do what I want.
Ooh,
Yep.
8 Mile. Heck
Good point.
yes.
Wait, 8 Mile going up against Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, it's a musical round.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
musical movies. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
I mean, not
Mr.
musical.
Owens.
They're music
Yeah.
movies.
Well, music movies, music
Yeah.
industry movies.
Right, yeah.
Mhm. Two very different genres of music, rap and jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Owens, you're up first.
All right, so this is a fun round. I like 8 Mile. I wish Eminem would do more. I actually would love to have seen him if he had actually done the Southpaw movie himself instead of Gyllenhaal, or just like to see him do more. But I love Whiplash. I'm slightly superstitious. I don't know why. So when the year first began, 2021, I was like, I want the first movie I see to be something good, not something shitty. And Whiplash, for whatever reason, was the movie I chose to start off the year right. I love Whiplash. That ending sequence, I think, is so effing good. It's why I think the same director went on to do La La Land. You can just tell that he knows how to build a sequence when it's not a shoot 'em up. It's not lives on the line. It's just people playing instruments, and it's so enthralling. J.K. Simmons, Oscar nominated, found Oscar winner actually. So great in this. Teller's really great. One of the young greatest actors I think we got. So yeah, I'm gonna go Whiplash.
Yeah. Jacob, what you got here?
This is a tough one.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Another one for the tally. My gut is saying to go 8 Mile, so I'm gonna go with 8 Mile. Whiplash is fantastic, but 8 Mile.
For Mekhi Phifer alone.
Yep. All right.
I think Cheddar Bob is the greatest MC name of all time.
Yeah, right. Cheddar Bob.
Yeah.
Who you got, Austin, for this one?
Now, everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313. Look, yeah, I'll vote for fucking 8 Mile. Because that whole ending sequence where he's doing the freestyle battles is like as good as any Rocky fight. I'll fight anybody on that.
Yeah, right. But Chris, who you got?
8 Mile is such a damn good movie. Absolutely, that one. I had no interest in Whiplash. I'm sorry. Isn't my thing. I don't like La La Land either, so no.
It's better than La La Land.
It's way better than La La Land.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm glad someone else said it.
Yeah. Way better. But for me, so I have a bit of a confession. So with Whiplash, that was one of the two movies I got to watch to prep for this episode. And I watched all of Whiplash, but the final scene. So on the way home, I was like, man, I got to see the final scene because everyone talks about it. So I had it playing in the car while I was driving, just so I could get it in before I got home. But I don't like to make a habit of doing stuff like that. But I just had it kind of just playing off to the side. So that was an incredible ending scene. And this one's probably the toughest matchup for me so far because I thought Whiplash was just amazing. Like J.K. Simmons' performance was like an all-time performance in that, like so good. But I mean. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Whiplash. Whiplash gets my vote. So, Jordan, who you got?
I still got Whiplash.
He already voted?
Oh,
you
yeah.
Still got Whiplash. So, 3-2, 8 Mile. Eminem actually goes through on this one. Yeah.
It goes through.
And I kind of wish we'd seen that version of Elysium with Eminem in the lead, by the way, because he's never done any other acting.
Mm-hmm. Right. That would have been.
He was in The Wash with Dr. Dre.
He had a cameo.
Well, he was also in the interview. In the interview, he had a cameo too.
And Funny People.
But yeah, and Funny People. But he's never really done any other serious acting, which is a shame.
No, that's what I'm saying. I do wish he would do more. Yeah.
He's really good in 8 Mile. Yeah, he's really good.
Yep. But coming up next, we have To Kill a Mockingbird going up against Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders. Ooh, okay.
Interesting. So I believe Jacob, you're up first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this might shock a lot of people. I'm going To Kill a Mockingbird. I love this movie. I think the courtroom scene in this movie is probably top 3 of my favorite scenes in any movie. Raiders is fantastic. It's so good. It's such a great action adventure movie, but I'm still gonna go To Kill a Mockingbird.
Ooh, all right, To Kill a Mockingbird. Austin, who you got?
I'll just go Raiders just because I'm a big fan of like practical stunt work, and Raiders still has some of the best stunt work I've ever seen in the film. So I'll go Raiders.
Yeah.
So Jacob,
Chris?
while I agree 100% with you, I love Gregory Peck, and that courtroom scene is just chilling. I gotta go Raiders. I love it. Yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah. For me, like, there's not really much more that I really like about To Kill a Mockingbird besides the courtroom scene. The rest of it just kind of nah to me. Like, I'm just like kind of over the rest of the movie. So, but like Raiders is like one of the best action adventure movies ever made. So I'm gonna go with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jordan?
Clear. All right. So, yeah, I mean, if this was a different round, Mockingbird could definitely be going on for a couple of rounds, but I can't choose it over Raiders, so I got to go Raiders.
Yeah, going up against a juggernaut. So
Yeah,
moves
and not
on.
Vinny
4-1
Jones.
for Raiders.
Yeah,
Another
right.
top 10 out of the in round one.
Yeah. But moving up next, we have Good Will Hunting going up against Sing Street.
Sing Street. Okay.
Yeah. So
I feel like I'm being judged every time he says the title of one of the movies.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right, Ethan.
You got to insert whatever musical here. Okay.
Another like fucking artsy fartsy musical bullshit versus Good Will Hunting. No, sorry. This one doesn't beat Good Will Hunting. Robin Williams is fucking incredible in that movie. So yeah, it goes to Good Will.
Oh, Chris?
I avoided Sing Street because it looks way too artsy. I gotta absolutely go with Good Will Hunting. It's a great movie.
Yeah. So for me, I'm a little bit of the opposite because I've not seen Good Will Hunting. That's one of my blind spots also. So I got to see that movie. So we got another movie to talk about for our other show, Blind Spots. But Sing Street though, like I actually really liked it. Like I'm not a huge musical fan either, but like Sing Street was actually pretty good. Like just seeing all those Irish guys like sing and like yeah, just like the whole story behind it was very entertaining. So yeah, I'm gonna go Sing Street, and also because I haven't seen Good Will Hunting. So, but Jordan.
I mean, I really love the end of Sing Street where everyone dies. That's one of my favorite scenes. I've never seen Sing Street. I got friends that have continually mentioned it. But I do love Good Will Hunting, so I've got a feeling maybe that would have won anyway. But it definitely wins because I haven't seen the other one. But I do love Good Will Hunting, so I got no problem championing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy when they all just commit like a ritual suicide at the end. It just came out of nowhere.
It's the prequel to Hereditary. Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, it's just strange. I didn't see that one coming.
It was the best plot twist I've ever seen.
Like singing it while they're doing it.
I know they're just singing while they're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Stab 1, stab 2, stab a 3, and a 4.
I also would have gone Good Will Hunting. It's probably my favorite Robin Williams performance. I go back and forth between that and the voice performance in Aladdin. But man, Good Will Hunting. I love Sing Street.
Yep.
But Good Will Hunting is so good.
I think people in the chat are agreeing with you. They like Good Will Hunting, so there's another vote for Good Will Hunting there. So yeah, with that, Good Will Hunting takes it. So I'm glad Sing Street got a little love because it actually is for someone who's not a big fan of musicals. I actually enjoyed it, so I would say check it out. But so up next we got Inception going up against TMNT. Two kind of almost similar covers.
Oh, Jacob's got a heart attack on this one.
Yeah.
That's fun.
On this one.
Why do these two have to go against each other?
Right. But Chris, you get the first vote on this one. So who you got?
This is easy. It's Ninja Turtles all the way.
Well, for me, this one's a lot tougher than I would think because like Inception's awesome. Like I don't know, like but I'm a huge TMNT fan. That's like my whole entire childhood. So I think I think that nostalgia wins out for me, just because like all of Christopher Nolan's movies are just so loud. The music's so loud you can't even hear half of Everyone's talking. Yeah, the wah. If you watch Tenet, when they're like trying to explain like how things work, the music's so loud, they can't even hear what they're saying. Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, like I have no idea what's happening because I couldn't hear the guy. So, but this was Inception that we're talking about here. But despite that, I gotta go with TMNT. Jordan, you got?
Well, I definitely won't be upset if TMNT moves on. I will give Inception a chance here. I'll go with that. Especially for a first time watch, it really is such a fun movie. To me, it held me for the entire length. This movie's also kind of long, but I was with it for this one, unlike Tenet for me. So I'm gonna go with Inception.
All right, Jacob, what do you got?
So going back to Austin's list,
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the only one to vote for Turtles against Roger Rabbit in the first round, and then voted against Roger Rabbit the rest of the tournament just because it took out Ninja Turtles.
Well, you got a chance here, dude.
But Inception is higher up on my list. I love this movie.
You know, always have to follow your own list.
Turtles.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Turtles.
Tom Hardy.
Turtles.
Ken Watanabe.
Well, it's already gone through, anyways. But it's good to see some love for Inception.
I was yelling. I didn't hear that happen.
But Austin, what do you think? How would you vote?
What the heck was that? Looked like sort of a big turtle in a trench coat. You're going to LaGuardia, right? I'll vote for Turtles. Fuck yeah, let's go Turtles. Let's put this shit through again. We put it through on Chris's list all the way down to 8. Let's do it again.
Gotta go for it.
Oh, I love this movie so much. Oh,
there's so many different finals matchups I want now.
Yeah, but this is the movie that made me love Casey Jones. Why I'm a massive Casey Jones fan.
Class is Pain 101.
Well, I should have worn
I love Stephen Amell.
Jose Canseco, did you?
Yeah, right. That was a Canseco,
yeah, Stephen Amell was great, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
No, Stephen Amell. It's all about. I forget the.
He looks smiley Stephen Amell. Yeah, it's Casey Jones. Ooh, smiles. Hello, I'm Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Stupid arrow.
But also, you got to blame a lot of it on the director too. Like it was just bad directing. So yeah. but next up, we got The Lion King going up against Schindler's List.
What?
2 completely similar movies.
Wow.
So similar. God. Clearly the same movie.
Well, they're both pretty tragic, if you think about it, though.
Well, I mean, think about this, though. They both do have Nazi goose-stepping in them.
Yes.
True, but I believe I'm up first for this
I can't say that about a lot of movies on this list, but Lion King does have Nazi goose-stepping in it from the hyenas. So,
it does.
During the Be Prepared thing, they're like goose-stepping all along in front of fucking Scar, man. It's the goddamn Nazi shit.
True, well, for me,
they knew more goose-stepping in that movie than in Schindler's List.
Yeah, but
we need that on a T-shirt. It will sell.
Yeah.
Quotes from
Austin.
Austin.
Up first, though, so I was a little late to the game when it came to Schindler's List. Like I only saw it last year for the very first time. It was kind of hard to watch. Like some of those scenes are just like brutal. Like it's a near masterpiece of a movie. But The Lion King has my favorite music though from any Disney movie period. Like the Circle of Life is like such an incredible song. So for the music alone, I'm gonna go with The Lion King. So Jordan.
This is definitely an interesting one. That's it's hard to really kind of say one's better than the other one because they're both really good. But I'll kind of reiterate a little bit what you said. Maybe I'm riding your high of Lion King, but yeah, I'm a big Lion King guy. It's another one where in a different bracket, if we're talking certain animated movies, it might make it really far in mine. So Lion King.
Yep. Same. And also, we have an episode coming up. We're going to be doing best original Disney songs. So I think we're going to get a couple from The Lion King going. Going the
no worries.
Yep. But
what a great thing to teach kids.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah, right.
Austin cannot feel the love tonight, I guess.
No.
Spoiler from movie Battleground.
No spoilers for movie Battleground.
Yeah. But Jacob, who you got here?
It hasn't aired yet. No spoilers.
No, it hasn't. Schindler's List is on my list purely because I think it's such an important movie to watch. It's not a rewatchable movie at all, but I think it's such an important movie to watch. I think the performances in it are fantastic. It's a Best Picture winner for a reason. But Lion King is so much fun. I watched The Lion King every morning before I went to kindergarten when I was 5.
Nice.
I did not do that with Schindler's List.
You watched bits of it, or you woke up 2 hours early every day?
No, I had. So when I was in kindergarten, we went half days.
Yeah.
And I went in the afternoon because I guess my city didn't care that much about kindergarten education.
Yeah, I was going to say what?
And
All right.
Yeah, no, we had half day kindergarten. Maybe it was preschool. I don't remember. But anyway, it was half days, and might have been preschool actually. Now that I think about it. Either way, I watched it almost every morning before, and I cried when Mufasa died. Spoiler alert. I'm going Lion King.
Come on, Jacob. You didn't watch Schindler's List every morning when you were 5 years old? Like, put it on in the
I
morning?
didn't watch Schindler's List until I was in high school. I didn't even know it was a movie when I was 5.
Yeah. Or when you were 5, like you would not be understanding the full context of that movie.
When I was 5, the movie just came out like 2 years prior.
Yeah. Well, Austin,
kidding me, guys? I grab a beer and I pop some popcorn. I pop on Schindler's List all the time, man. It's it's a riot.
It's a laugh riot, right? No.
It's a laugh fest. Yeah, no. No, I mean, despite the jokes, I'll actually this one vote for Schindler's List over Lion King, even though Lion King's going to go through, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah. Chris, who you got?
I'm going to also vote for Schindler's List. While I do love Lion King, Jacob, like you said, Schindler's List, is a really hard movie to watch, but it's incredible, and the music in that movie is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just recently picked up a collector's Blu-ray edition of this, so it's an upgrade. I've yet to rewatch it, but I'm excited to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's the same one I have.
Schindler's List.
Looks great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, and we got Steven.
I'll listen to you over and over.
Give some love to
yeah, that's why all these kids are bitches and won't face their problems like real men. Because Huna would no worries. It's all in the past.
Better than a
worries,
thanks, kids. What's wrong with you?
Life is short to spend too much time worrying, right?
Hey, man. I'll be friends with a horny candlestick.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
No one else knows what we're talking about.
Spoiler
man.
alert,
Can you blame him? When that chick turned back into a chick at the end, that little duster, she was hot as fuck, man. Did you see that?
I mean,
I would probably pluck her too.
Yeah. But coming up next, what do we got?
Don't forget to put
Did I remind everybody in the chat that I've been
Schindler's
drinking tonight?
Don't forget
Have I reminded everybody that fact? I've been drinking alcohol. I've been drinking alcohol.
No, he did not.
No, Lion King. It was the Lion King.
No, Schindler's
The Lion King won. Lion King 3-2. God damn it, won.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Look, I'm drunk, but I'm still taking notes. Damn it.
Wow, good job. You're doing something in your life.
Yeah, I got my notes. See, I got my votes.
It's gonna be a long episode, isn't it?
I got it.
Yeah, right.
It is. It is.
Especially with Pez just pezzing.
So much for going quick here. So much for speed, right?
Oh well.
But Jordan,
getting all the pleasantries out of the way. Remember?
Yep. So who you got?
Oh man, this is another interesting one. That's who. All right. I'll just go with the gut instead of taking too long here, man. I'll go with Eating Gilbert Grape. I really like Social Network, and again, in another universe, maybe it would have moved on farther for me. But Gilbert Grape was one that I probably saw after Social Network, actually, and I just think, again, talking really good depth performance, young DiCaprio, interesting story, different take on life, and so I'll go with Grape.
Yeah. Jacob, who you got?
I need some Johnny Depp representation in the second round.
Yep.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape
We'll
is
see.
getting my vote.
I changed my mind. Social Network.
I hate you all.
So just because that we're all voting Social Network?
Yeah,
Maybe.
right.
Okay.
We can throw a wrench into it, but Austin, who you got?
Man, I watched Gilbert Grape for the first time for that Leo episode we did a T-Reg. I want to smack the shit out of Leo in that movie, just like Johnny Depp
Yeah.
did at the end of that movie. Man, like he's like climbing that water tower and shit. I was like, man, you better fall your ass off that water tower. I'll let you fall. Fuck you, you annoying ass. Forget, I vote for Social Network.
He's pretty annoying in that.
He's fucking annoying. Look,
movie, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not advocating for hitting like autistic kids, but like Chris Rock said,
he
I
slaps up,
understand.
yeah.
I understand why he did it. I get
it. Well, Chris, how you gonna vote here?
Apparently, I'm going to be the one that goes against the mold since apparently everyone hates What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I would put that through. I think the Social Network's fun, but would I say it's amazing? No, it's okay. I don't own it. Yeah.
Well, for me, I actually would say Social Network is an amazing movie, and I'm a pretty big David Fincher fan because like he likes to do kind of weird off the wall stuff, but like here though he just kind of does like a real grounded movie with some awesome dialogue, some really good tension for a movie that's just about like how a social media company came to be. And he made it super like.
No, it's about an eroding friendship, Jordan. We talked about this already.
Right.
It's about a friendship eroding, okay? It's not about Facebook.
And also, too,
it's not about Facebook.
It was a movie that pretty much introduced the world to Andrew Garfield, basically, because like he stole the movie, I think, in this. So yeah, I got to go with the Social Network. But
Gilbert Grape,
Gordon?
3-2, goes through, so Johnny Depp gets some representation.
Okay.
Gilbert Grape goes through. I'll say it again.
Gilbert Grape goes
through.
Oh, sorry.
Gilbert Grape goes through.
Sure.
Trying to Zuckerberg that
Sorry,
Right.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, for me, this is a bit of an upset because I would not expect Gilbert Grape to make it against.
It got 3-2, man. 3-2.
But
I just needed that representation in the second round.
Yeah, we got Dead Poet Society, another Robin Williams.
And Max Fury Road.
Up against Mad Max Fury Road. So we start with Jacob. Okay.
Jacob.
Oh, okay. Fury Road might be my favorite action movie of all time. But Dead Poet Society, I watched it for the first time this year. Rewatched it for the first time this year. Rewatched it again for the first time this year. I loved that movie. It was something about it. And Robin Williams again. I think Robin Williams just shines in dramatic performances. I know people want to say he's a comedic actor, but I don't think he's an actor. He is an actor. Like, I don't want to put a comedic, dramatic. He's an actor. He can do everything. I'm going Dead Poet Society.
Jacob, he studied at Juilliard, man. So he started with drama, man, before comedy.
Yeah, right.
He's a Juilliard trained actor. No,
you got.
I almost Jacob just again, not spoiling anything for our match. I almost put Dead Poet Society and argued for it in our one match. Again, I won't spoil it before, but I almost put that down. Jordan, quit flipping around. Put the bracket back up. What's the matter with you? We're not looking at Robin Williams clothes. We already know Carpe Diem seize the day. We already know that. I
was trying to look up.
He screwed up the whole thing.
Quote, but
way to just remind me that my favorite movie didn't go to the second round.
Oh yeah,
in
right.
case you forgot,
you're bringing up hurt feelings already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
He might cry a little bit.
Here.
Yeah. But Fury Road looks really good in 4K, so I'll vote for Fury Road.
Well, for me, actually,
Chris skipped over. Skipped over me.
I know, it's really sad when the drunk guy has to run the show. Isn't that sad?
Thanks. It is.
I remembered.
Horrible.
Wow, Pez is doing something other than just pezzing.
Mm-hmm. I can do my job drunk.
Before I said anything, I remembered. So, Chris, who you got?
So, I like Mad Max Fury Road. I think it's a solid movie, but going back to what you said, Jacob. So, I saw Dead Poet Society in class. This is obviously years ago, but every time it's on TV, I gotta rewatch it. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm sitting down and watching Dead Poet Society, and it makes me cry every single time. It's such a phenomenal movie. I mean, Robin Williams is incredible, but I wish I could think of what the guy's name is, who basically his dad, yells at him for wanting to go to drama instead.
Yeah,
That just destroys me. It's a powerful scene. I will go with that, hands down.
Yeah, and for me, I gotta go against the movie that I have on my wall back here. I got Mad Max Fury Road literally on my wall, but despite that, though, like Dead Poet Society, literally, if Mad Max was going up against almost anything else, like I would vote for it. But, like Dead Poet Society is just so good. And also, I gotta vote for it because of my dad. It's his favorite movie of all time. So like he has the Carpe Diem, make your life extraordinary quote in his room. So like that, and just one of the most incredible performances from Robin Williams. So yeah, just a movie about an all boys school is just
it's so erotic.
So yeah, right. But like, who knew? Like, it would be that
Rwanda.
Good, Yeah, right. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Dead Poet Society for me. But Jordan,
I love Fury Road. It's one of the biggest surprises of the year for me. But as I stand up and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," I gotta go. Dead Poet Society. Love that movie, man. It hits you in all the feels. So many great moments here, man. The kids are great, and of course, Robin Williams. As Jacob said. If you think of him as a comedic actor, no, he's an actor. He can do whatever you need. So, and he's fantastic in this. So,
yep.
I'm gonna sit down now.
All right.
Dead Poet Society. Moving on. So, next up we have $1 Million Baby going up against Fight Club. So, like two kind of like combat style movies, So, and we're gonna start with Austin. You're up first for this one. So,
well, as much as I laugh uproariously when Hilary Swank breaks her neck, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Bob had bitch tits, so Fight Club.
Yeah. Chris, who you got?
First line of the movie.
I don't like
Bob.
Million Dollar
Bob has
Baby,
bitch tits.
so I mean, and a Fight Club is awesome. Even though I definitely remember seeing it the first time, I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? I gotta go with that, hands down.
Well, so I have another confession. I have not seen either of these movies, so
fuck, we gotta watch Fight Club for blind spots, Chris.
Yeah,
we gotta make him watch Fight Club. God damn it!
But
yes,
Fight Club is great. Have you seen 7, Jordan?
I've seen 7. Yeah. So
have you seen?
Okay. Seen that,
well, I mean, obviously you're a Fincher fan, so we gotta do a Fight Club.
Devil's Own.
We do that. Yeah.
No, The Game.
Never seen
you gotta
that.
watch The Game and Fight Club.
The game's amazing, yes.
Game's fucking great.
But the poster for Fight Club just looks like way cooler than like brooding Clint Eastwood behind Hilary Swank there. So yeah, I gotta go with Fight Club. Jordan?
Million Dollar Baby's good, but Fight Club is the one that comes to my mind, man. Absolutely, Fight Club. Unique, as we said, Fincher is great. The top two. Everyone in the script, from Meatloaf to obviously the top two, are all great. So, Fight Club.
Yeah.
Jared Leto.
You got
Helena Bottom.
Yep.
I can't talk about my vote. So
I got it. All right.
It's Fight Club. Interesting fact. I actually didn't like Fight Club the first time I watched it.
I don't think anybody did.
I don't know if it was just the person I was watching it with was just like dogging it the whole time. And then I watched it alone because I'm like, maybe I need to give this movie a second chance. People love it. I'm going to give it a second chance. And on that second watch, oh man, I caught so much more, and I loved it. I loved the performances. I loved everything about it. So, Fight Club, clean sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will say that I have seen
Club, yeah.
Well, about 10 minutes of Fight Club, and it seemed kind of meta to me. I don't know if that's really right or not, but it seemed kind of meta.
It is kind of,
like,
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
We're
So
talking about
like,
Fight Club a little too much now, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Right.
Yeah, we got to move on. Yeah, move on. Stop.
We're not supposed to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So
Rule number 1.
Next up, we got another Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings going up against Straight Outta Compton. So 2 totally different movies, but
they're so the same. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
they're both gangsters. I mean,
yeah, right. They're like total gangsters in both movies. So yeah, but
they're both about gangs just trying to get where they need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're up first, Chris. So who you got here?
Oh my gosh. Lord of the Rings is so good, but then again, so is a Straight Outta Compton. I love Straight Outta Compton, but I love Lord of the Rings. Seriously, I gotta choose.
Yep, seriously, you do.
I'm gonna go with Straight Outta Compton.
Mm-hmm. All right, and also too, just because I don't want to see 3 Lord of the Rings in our final 4, so, I got to go with Straight Outta Compton. And like a quick little story. When I first saw Straight Outta Compton, I was working at a movie theater, and I started dating this girl at the time. I brought her there to see if a free movie, because that's how I kind of picked up on girls. Like, okay, I get free movies, and so we went to go see it. And then I realized that we walked into the wrong theater, and there's a sold out show. So we went and sat down in the only 2 empty seats. And then people who actually bought those 2 seats came in, and it was like this whole thing. They're getting pissed at us. What are you doing in our seats? We're like, we're supposed to be here. Like, and we're going back and forth, and like caused the whole scene. We missed like the first 15 minutes of the movie because of it. So I've not seen the first 15 minutes of the movie, but despite that, I'm still going to vote for it. So Straight Outta Compton. Jordan, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Straight Outta Mordor, motherfucker named Elijah Wood. Let's go with gonna go with Lord of the Rings, man. I just think it's a tighter made film. It's a great starter to the story that really gets you hooked for the rest. So let's go with the one ring to rule them all. That long ass journey. Why can't they take the birds? I don't know. They explain it. Whatever. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right. And also guarantee that you can get a Straight Outta Mordor shirt somewhere. Like I guarantee.
I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They're Straight Outta Everything shirts. When that movie came out, Straight Outta Everything came out.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
But Jacob, who you got?
Also, because I don't want to see 3 Lord of the Rings movies move on.
You did it.
Yeah, right.
I know, and I figured 2 of them would make it, at least. So I'm okay not voting the 3rd one through. I'm going Straight Outta Compton. I love the movie. It's a long movie, but it doesn't feel long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's paced very well.
Yeah. Austin, who you got?
Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Yeah.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Straight Outta Compton. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. In a band called Niggas with Attitude. Get it sawed off. Get it sawed off.
We're gonna get a copyright strike. Come on.
Straight Outta Compton. Come on now. What? Sorry.
I thought he was gonna vote Lord of the Rings.
No.
What a twist.
I love NWA.
I love that
Straight Outta
too.
Compton,
Definitely
man.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
What a twist.
Nah, man.
Yeah. That's the end credit song, right?
It is.
SOC, Straight Outta Compton. Yep. So, moving on, we got 10 Things I Hate About You going up against The Wrestler.
Oh.
Interesting. So, I believe I'm up first for this one. So,
yeah.
So, I got to vote 10 Things I Hate About You because this is one of the other movies that just barely missed my top 64. Like, it's probably like number 66 on the list. Well, I freaking love 10 Things I Hate About You. It's one of my favorite rom-coms, and I'm pretty happy to see it on the list. The Wrestler is an amazing performance, but I gotta go 10 Things I Hate About You. So, Jordan, who you got?
Tough one, man. I just rewatched 10 Things I Hate About You. Wanted to revisit it. Had a great time revisiting it. I love The Wrestler. I've seen that multiple times as well. I don't know, man. Maybe it just bias him towards being a big wrestling fan and in the wrestling business for over a decade now. I'm gonna go with the wrestler, man. It's such a sort of the forced performance by Ricky Rourke. It's what brought him back before he kind of left and fell out of grace again. But this brought him back, and Evan Rachel Wood is so great. The journey, the kind of behind the scenes stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna go with wrestler.
Yeah, for sure. Jacob, who you got?
I'm also going the wrestler. I think this might be the matchup where the movies are the farthest apart on my list.
Okay.
So this one, it's actually pretty easy. The wrestler, I love that movie. I love wrestling. I love watching wrestling, and I think this was a good take on like the behind the scenes and what really goes into wrestling, and how the shows are produced and what wrestlers actually go through, like on the independent scene. Jordan, you can tell me if it's accurate or not because you are in that business.
We'd have to go through it. There's some
too.
bits. There's some bits. There's some not bits. Yeah, it'd be fun to go through it one day.
Yeah, not now, but
scene by scene right now.
So
yeah. Also, well, I'm gonna go on a limb saying this is the only good Darren Aronofsky film. Like, I can't stand any of his other movies, so I'll just say that. But Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, I've been in the wrestling business for 15 years, and it's fairly accurate, at least as far as the behind-the-scenes shit. And the fact that the guy he has the death match with in the middle of the movie, Necro Butcher, I've actually been awesome bombed by him out of the ring through a table. So I'll vote for the wrestler because of that.
Dang.
Yeah. I can send you the clip of that. Yeah, it's true.
Nice.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, Chris, who you got?
I know it's not going to go through, but I've never seen The Wrestler. But based on what you guys have all said, I definitely need to check it out. Even though I'm kind of so-so on Mickey Rourke. But I absolutely love 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
it's a great movie. That's what I would.
Well, I'm glad to see 10 Things That I Hate About You get a little love, but despite that, The Wrestler moves on. So
Ram Jam.
Yep. But next up we got.
Oh, look, it's Jordan's number one that got knocked out by Napoleon Dynamite.
My number one of all time. Yeah, that got freaking knocked out by Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know how that even happened.
What?
But it did. Yeah. That's a WTF moment. But what's going up against Singing in the Rain? So, was it Jordan first? I think.
It is Owens first. Yes, it's Jordan Owens first.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the whole Napoleon defeating Logan thing. Okay, anywho,
it did.
I'm not the biggest musical guy either. Some I can go with, some of the old school ones I can take or leave. Logan's fantastic, so Logan by a mile.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, who you got?
If you haven't watched Logan in black and white, it's available on the Blu-ray version, a black and white version of the movie. You'd need to. It is so good in black and white. Man, this is another tough one. Both of these movies are high up on my list. You got to go Logan though. Logan is just a little bit higher, and I love it. It's Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart were robbed of nominations.
Robbed. But Austin, who you got?
I mean, I guess Jordan's favorite will go through this time on. It seems like all of our favorites go through on other people's lists.
Yeah, right.
On other people's lists, they go through, but they don't go through on our own list.
I don't think mine.
But I did enjoy Jacob when Joseph Gordon-Levitt in his opening monologue of SNL did make him laugh from Singing in the Rain. It's actually pretty damn good. He's like doing backflips and shit. It's fucking bonkers. But yeah, I'll vote for Logan this time.
Yeah, Chris.
I love Singing in the Rain. I actually recently acquired most of the cast autographs. Found them at a thrift store. It was pretty damn cool.
Nice.
So, I mean, I want to go Singing in the Rain. I mean, I love Logan. Logan is such a damn good movie. But I got to go with classic Singing in the Rain. Gene Kelly is flipping incredible. And the simple fact that that a lot of like the dancing and stuff like that, that was all ad-libbed.
Right.
So I got to go sing in the
The
rain.
dancing's was some of the best dancing I've seen in a movie.
Yes.
So like to this day, like it still holds up. So yeah, but despite that, my favorite movie of all time is Moving Man. So I'm happy about that one. So yep, Logan moves on, and then next up we have Back to the Future, which is a movie that's been on every single one of our lists so far. Every single one. So
that good.
Deservedly so.
Prisoners. Yep. So we'll see. But
all right, Jacob's up first. I saw him shaking his head. I think he really likes Prisoners.
I love Prisoners. That might have my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal performance. Hugh Jackman once again is fantastic.
Paul Dano's really good in that movie.
Paul Dano, yeah. That scene when Hugh Jackman is just tearing into Paul Dano. Oh my goodness! Like I don't turn away from a lot of movies. I'm not one of those like, oh, that's hard to watch. But I almost was like, oh no, that I don't want to see that. But it's Back to the Future.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's a classic. It's on a lot of people's lists for a good reason.
Yep. Well, Austin.
Yeah, I really like Prisoners, but I'll vote Back to the Future on this one. Yeah, I just haven't gone back to rewatch Prisoners. I don't think this is in the theater, but I did enjoy it. It's really good.
Yeah. Chris?
I've tried to watch Prisoners a couple times. Couldn't really get into it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the love for it. Then again, I don't like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's annoying.
Really? I freaking love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, hate him. I gotta go with Back to the Future. Absolutely.
Yeah, but if you hate him, like you should watch a movie where he's actually kind of hateable. You should watch Nightcrawler. Like he's like so hateable in that movie, but like really good. Yeah,
that almost made my list.
What about like October Skies? Come on, that's a really
October Sky is probably one of the only good movies that have been there. Yeah, I can't stand Nightcrawler either. No.
Bubble Boy.
Oh yeah, right. Bubble Boy.
Jarhead.
No thanks. Yeah.
I hated Jarhead. Jarhead was pile of shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, anyways, for me,
love and other drugs.
Yeah. If Prisoners are going up against anything else, because I have so much love for Back to the Future. There's a reason why it made every single one of our lists. I got to go Back to the Future, and it might be like in maybe the best trilogy of all time. It's debatable with Lord of the Rings for me. Like those two kind of go neck and neck, but yeah, I got to go Back to the Future. Jordan, who you got?
Another round where I'm absolutely glad to see Prisoners be discussed. Man, I love this movie as well. One of my favorites of that year, but Back to the Future, I just got to go with that, man, as far as what gets my vote. So, yeah.
Yeah. And also some love for another Jake Gyllenhaal movie, Source Code. Like that's
Source Code is legit.
Yeah.
One movie that I loved him in.
Yeah.
But he wasn't annoying in that one. He was good. Yeah.
So what are the votes on this one? Do we get through everyone?
It's a clean sweep for Back to the Future. Yep.
All right.
One of the few clean sweeps tonight. We've only had like 3 clean sweeps tonight, I think, something like that. Yeah, it's been
2.
Very...
No,
we've had 3. We've had three cleans. 3 cleans tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, got 3 on my charts. Yeah.
A lot of people talked about Prisoners that round. I wasn't sure if anyone voted for it actually.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of round 1 finally. So
all right, guys. So here's the situation. Much like some of our other ones lately, we're at 2 hours. So now that we've got all the pleasantries out of the way and we've talked about our histories of these movies, it's time to start plowing through these motherfuckers. Let's go. Yeah. It's time to do 10 seconds or less on these. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
So whatever your gut instinct is.
Oh, and gut reaction.
So here we go. Gut reaction.
Yeah. So
whatever you got.
And who's up next? Is it you, Austin?
Me. Even though it's not my favorite, Endgame's still overrated. I haven't changed my mind. So Lord of the Rings.
Endgame versus the
Return of the King.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Chris.
Okay. This one's tough, but I'll go Lord of the Rings. I think probably. Jordan.
Jordan?
So let me describe each movie scene by scene. When the opening credits, sorry, we're not doing that. No, I'll go Endgame. I'll go Endgame. Avengers.
Okay.
What did you vote for?
Avengers. Endgame.
Jacob?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Endgame just because Lord of the Rings took out my favorite movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last minute push for that, but Return of the King goes 3-2.
Yep.
Close one though.
Return of the King.
But I think we got another Lord of the Rings movie coming up. We got Two Towers, right, Jordan? Yeah.
Yep. So we might have another battle of two Lord of the Rings movies.
Lord of the Rings versus Lord of the Rings. Two Towers for Civil War.
Going against Two Towers. So,
Chris,
you're up first.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, for me, I got to go Lord of the Rings. But if it was any other movie, I'd probably vote Civil War. But Lord of the Rings. Jordan.
I'm gonna go Civil War.
All right.
Jacob?
Yeah, Civil War is my favorite MCU movie, and I'm gonna put it through. Give it my vote.
Well, Austin, you got the tiebreaker.
Well, I want to see a throwdown at Helm's Deep, so let's go Lord of the Rings. I want to see them battle it out. Let's do it. All right.
All right. Lord of the Rings moves on. Two Towers. All right.
I'm going to make you fuckers vote for your favorite geek movie in the next round.
Yeah. Right. But coming up next, we got Mary Poppins going up against Wally.
There's Wally. All right.
And I'm up first.
And Jordan, yep.
Mary Poppins all the way, hands down. So, yep. No question. That one's easy.
Well, guys, are we gonna do it? It's up to y'all, Mr. Owens.
Yep,
I almost want to be the wrench, but I'll stick with Poppins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob.
Man, if Wally was going against any other movie, I would say yes, let's do it.
Right.
But by this much, I'm going Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I gotta take my spoonful of sugar and go Mary Poppins, but this is not gonna happen. Right. It's all right. That's okay. I'm not mad about it though.
Yep. Chris.
Mary Poppins.
All right. Yep. Still, yet another clean sweep for Mary Poppins, even in the second round. She's the only one that's had the clean sweep so far. The clean chimney sweep so far, I should say. Hardy har, waka waka.
I was gonna say Dick Van Dyke gets the clean sweep here, right? But next up, we have Empire Strikes Back going up against 1917.
1917. Ooh, okay.
Right.
Mr. Owens.
Jordan Owens, you're up.
Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob?
Why not? I'm going to be different. 1917.
All right. Austin.
All right. Empire. I mean, I like 1917, but I've only seen it once.
Yeah. Chris?
Empire.
I got to go Empire. Like, 1917 is great, but I got to go Empire. So.
All right.
Empire.
Empire.
Yep.
I'm just going to basically avoid all clean sweeps except for Mary Poppins for that.
Yeah,
right. I think this is the one I was talking about earlier. So, Dark Knight against it. If I think it is, Blind Spotting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Jacob,
you're first.
As much as I would love to see Blind Spotting move further, Dark Knight.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, why not? Blind Spotting. I've never seen it. Why not?
Sure.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, I got to go with Dark Knight. But I will say that it gets a little too much hype for me, I feel like. But I still got to go with Dark Knight. Jordan?
Where's Rachel? Dark Knight.
Yep. Where is she?
Where?
Yep. So with that, open Dark Knight. But we did get a little love for Blind Spotting, so that's good. But
yeah, sad not to move on, but sorry.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But we have 12 Angry Men that to beat out Die Hard. I feel like was a little bit of an upset, but against Spirited Away, which is an upset. I feel like so. Yeah, this one's kind of an interesting matchup. So we'll start with Austin. You're up first.
With me. Yeah, I still hate Studio Ghibli, so 12 Angry Men. That hasn't changed.
12 Angry Men.
Okay, and I've never seen Spirited Away, so I got to go 12 Angry Men.
Spirited Away.
4-1 for 12 Angry Men.
Yep.
Hey, man.
4-1.
Yeah, hey, and Chris will appreciate a nice classic making it pretty far here. You know, he's an old soul too.
Right.
Yeah, appreciate a nice classic '57 movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Next up, we got Young Frankenstein going up against Toy Story. Ooh.
Toy Story. Ooh, okay, Chris,
Toy Story.
Up. This one's tough for me. Like I don't know. Like I think I got to go Young Frankenstein here, probably, just for some Mel Brooks love. So.
Well, Chris, you got a friend in me. Toy Story.
Yep.
Yes. Let's send it to a tiebreaker. Young Frankenstein.
Ooh. Austin, you got the tiebreaker.
I'll put through a movie that, despite me having a headache when I saw it, I distinctly remember. I'll go with Toy Story because Young Frankenstein is not my favorite Mel Brooks movie. Blazing Saddles is. So Toy Story is going to beat out Young Frankenstein this time.
Toy Story, and moves on. It's got a friend in all of us, I guess. So, we got North by Northwest up next, going up against Shawshank.
Okay. And our host is up first.
Well, it's fitting that I'm up first because I haven't seen either one of these movies. So probably. Well, usually when I haven't seen them, I just go by whichever one has the cooler poster. So I got to go with North by Northwest, just seeing the airplane and just chasing Gregory Peck. Is that who it is, or who's in North by Northwest? Did I got that right?
James Stewart.
Oh, James Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. Okay. Jimmy Stewart, baby.
Yeah. But Jordan, who you got?
Shawshank.
All right. Jacob.
I'm gonna go with North by Northwest.
All right, Austin.
Well, Chris, I'll give you the tiebreaker on this one. I'll go Shawshank.
North by Northwest. Easy.
All right. I figured he would do that. All right. Maybe a little bit of an upset there, Jordan. North by Northwest taking out Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, at least it's by this list.
Yeah, so that's
the general public, given the fact that Shawshank is like number 1 on IMDb, I think still.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
right.
Oh no, I don't.
Good job, everybody. Oh no, here we go. I remember this one.
Goofy movie
versus Willy Wonka.
The Chocolate Factory. All right.
Oh,
and I believe,
back down to the bottom, Mr. Owens. Yeah, down to the bottom.
It's a Goofy.
That was good.
Gorge, Lexi, gorge. But Jacob.
Willy Wonka.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, Austin.
I'm sorry, but all questions must be submitted in writing. Willy Wonka.
Well, fuck you too.
Chris.
Goofy movie.
Yeah, he gets it.
Wow. Tiebreaker for Jordan. What are you gonna do? Uh-oh.
Goofy movie.
This one's easier for me. I gotta go with Willy Wonka. Like that's one of those movies I could watch on repeat over and over again, and it would never get old to me. Like,
I'll see you in hell.
Yep. See ya. See you later,
Yeah.
Goofy and Max.
Jordan Owens, you get nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day to you, sir. Yeah.
Johnny Depp looks weird in that poster.
Yeah.
I'm now telling Jordan exactly what he can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Yeah. But up next, we got Aladdin going up against the Princess Bride.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, boy.
I'm not starting.
Oh, man.
Fun,
and guess who is starting? Man of the hour. Jacob, you get to start this one.
My top 10 is set, and it's usually, yes, I like this movie more than this one. That's why it's ahead of this one. But after that, they're all like 10 through 20 can be jumbled together in any order. I'm going to go with The Princess Bride.
All right, Austin.
Yeah, I voted for it last time, but I'm not going to vote for Princess Bride this time because I do think it's a tad overrated. I'll go Aladdin.
Chris?
Princess Bride.
Yeah, this one's easy for me. I got to go Princess Bride all day.
I'll continue that, Princess Bride.
Yep. All right.
4-1 for Princess Bride. Hey, I met Carrie Elways and got an 8x10 of Twister, not Princess Bride.
Nice. He plays kind of a villain in that, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. But we have 8 Mile next, going up against Raiders.
All right.
Austin, You're up first.
You know what? I almost want to see like 8 Mile versus Straight Outta Compton because I think that would be fun. So you know what? Even though I'd probably normally vote for Raiders, I'll vote for 8 Mile here. I kind of want to see that.
Yeah. Chris?
I like 8 Mile, but Raiders better film. Raiders.
Well, for as much as I think Raiders of the Lost Ark is the better movie, I got to go with B Rabbit, and I got to vote 8 Mile, just because of what Austin said. I want to see it go up against Straight Outta Compton. I think that'll be a fun matchup. So.
Well, I guess we'll find out when Jacob decides, because I'm going with Raiders.
Tiebreaker.
We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens because Anthony Mackie is moving on.
Yeah.
That's the upset.
Papa Doc.
Papa Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who plays him?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, before he was Falcon, he was Papa Doc, motherfucker. Yeah.
Papa Doc.
Wow, I did not realize that. That's awesome.
He was also in Crossover.
And Zod's the stepdad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the asshole that Eminem beats up in the trailer.
Awesome. Yeah. But so next up we got Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting versus Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Chris, you gonna stick with the Ninja Turtles on this one, or you gonna
TMNT,
flip-flop?
are you crazy? That's what goes.
All right. All right, Jordan.
I gotta go TMNT because I've not seen Good Will Hunting, so I don't know if it's good or not.
Oh,
I know the word of mouth, but yeah, I got a TMNT.
All right, I'll break stride here, man. I gotta go Good with Hunting.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob.
You know, I've championed it so much. In the episode I was on with Austin, and then watching Chris's. So Turtles.
Yep.
I feel bad if I went against it.
I like Turtles.
Well,
gotta go with it.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I'll vote for Turtles too. Let's see if it actually makes it further than the 8 this time. It might have a chance on this panel. We'll see.
Son of a bitch stole my line.
It made it to the 8. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Coming up next, we got Lion King going up against.
You're a claustrophobic. Hey, man, I never even looked at another guy.
Yep.
One of the lines I never understood till I was an adult and I rewatched it.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess I'm up first for this one.
Yeah, you're up first on this one. Lion King versus Gilbert Grape. Yeah.
Well, I think that What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a perfectly fine movie. Like it's not bad, but it's not great to me. It's just kind of like there. But Lion King is a great movie. It's one of the best Disney animated movies. I got to go Lion King. Jordan?
Okay. Lion King.
All right. Jacob?
Sorry, Johnny, you're my favorite, but The Lion King, so good.
Yeah, all your Johnny Depp movies are getting voted out. Sorry. But
I'm not surprised, honestly.
Yeah,
I voted against it this time, but I still want to smack the shit out of Leo, so I'll vote Lion King.
Yeah.
Lion King.
Chris? Yeah. Lion King.
Dad's dead. Dad's dead. Dad's dead. Dad's dead. Dad's dead.
Yep.
Dad's dead. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him at the fucking dinner table. I smacked him out of his seat.
Right. Yep.
Shut up.
But up next, we got Dead Poet Society going up against Fight Club.
Fight Club. Ooh. Okay.
Two kind of like a boys club movie, sort of, but
yeah.
But Jordan, you're up first.
Jordan, I would have let you get away with that because I wanted to wait. Tough one. We'll make it short and sweet. Dead Poet Society.
All right, Jacob.
Oh my! Fight Club.
Yeah.
Fight Club. Okay. Fucking Fight Club, man. Yeah. Where's my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
Dead Poet Society.
Orange Cassidy?
I got to go with Dead Poet Society too, but despite that, I believe.
No, you voted. No, we got 3-2 for Dead Poets. You voted for Dead Poets. You put it over.
Yes.
Wait, what's
Me, Chris, and you.
Oh.
Yep.
We go to
3-2, Dead Poets.
Right.
Also, it's Dead Poet Society 1, not Dead Poet Society 2.
2.
right.
Yeah, we're not voting for Dead Poet Society 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're not voting for that movie.
Shoot.
All right.
He's the dick.
I'm waiting for the sequel, though.
Again.
I really want to see that. But
They're still dead. That's the tagline.
Yep. We got Straight Outta Compton going up against The Wrestler.
The Wrestler. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
Jacob.
Let's see if we're going to get that 8 Mile Straight Outta Compton matchup, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's see if it happens. Straight Outta Compton.
Yep.
I also like the movie more.
I'm never booking you for a show now.
Yeah.
I don't want you to.
Well, good, I'm not going to.
You got,
Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row. Yeah, now here comes my left blow. Because I'm the EAZYE, and this is the season to let the real motherfucking G's in. Sorry, I'll just keep going.
So you're voting for The Wrestler, right?
Dude.
Yes, I voted. So, yes, The Wrestler.
Chris, you got.
I'm a sneaky rap fan. Like, I don't look like it, but I'm a sneaky old school rap fan.
Cool rapper, man. I'm telling you. I can't spit beats to save my life. So definitely Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah. I got to go Straight Outta Compton, too. Jordan?
Electric Boogaloo.
I'm still The Wrestler.
Electric Boogaloo, yep. Well, despite that, Straight Outta Compton moves on. So, yep. So, moving on to the next one, we got Logan going up against Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Oh,
these are my number 1 and number 3 movies on my personal list going up against each other. So. But
it's me first.
I think you're first, yeah.
Let's see. Do I do Jordan a favor, or do I keep fucking with him?
Yes, you do me a favor. Yes, you absolutely do.
Well, I've only seen Logan twice. I've seen Back to the Future about 8,000 times, so I'll go Back to the Future.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See how it is.
Back to the Future, absolutely.
We'll see what happens the next time Aliens comes up again, and I vote against that.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, we know where I'm going. I'm going Logan. Jordan?
Jacob, settle this tiebreaker. Schnick, Logan.
Wow.
Most
people probably didn't see Back to the Future is getting bounced early. I'm going with Logan.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
Stab Michael J. Fox.
Yeah,
I made it this time.
But that was the end of round 2, so we're moving on.
All right, good job, guys. We're almost there. We're getting down to the 16, or are we at halftime? Is that where we're at halftime? Okay.
My 2 and 3 are still in.
Yeah. Yep, we're at halftime, guys. So if you need to take a quick bathroom break,
I'm not going to tell you yet. I will tell you if they get eliminated.
Throw it out here.
I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. If you need to take a quick break, we'll do a little halftime.
We already know all the movies that are in here, so we can kind of see, like, do a little recap here.
Yeah.
So,
well, we got an upcoming. Well, I mean, I don't know if we have a lot of unexpected dark horses. I mean, because Ninja Turtles went through pretty far last time, so that's not really as unexpected.
The Ninja Turtles,
Dead Poet Society is kind of a one out of nowhere, kind of plowing through a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
12 Angry Men, the classic movie, kind of keep on chugging on that side. Yeah, that's a good one.
8 Mile.
We've got an upcoming, 8 Mile.
We got Raiders. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've got an upcoming Lord of the Rings battle, which should be interesting. Battle of the sequels. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and then a couple of crossovers from other episodes. We got Mary Poppins and Back to the Future, a couple of those movies, crossing over, staying strong. Mary Poppins made it to the Elite 8 of mine, so we'll see if it makes it here. And same thing with Chris's, Ninja Turtles made it to that one. So we've got a couple of ones. We'll see if they make it to another Elite 8. And then Willy Wonka, a movie that did barely or made my list and just barely didn't make Jordan's list, is hanging in there. So, but it's got a tough matchup against Princess Bride coming up. So we'll see how that one goes. Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
I think 4 of my top 10 are still in.
Still in there? Okay.
And they are.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. Well, definitely, Jacob. No, what we do is usually at the end, Like, because I did the same thing. We'll go to Jacob and get his actual top 10, like maybe in order if he's got it handy, and we'll kind of see what happened with all those in the course of the bracket.
I just realized I should just check your letterbox.
Yeah.
No, that list needs to be updated.
Yeah.
That list is
All right.
not updated.
But I do kind of wish though that we had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on the list. Instead, so we can have Vanilla Ice going up against Eminem, 2 white rappers. That would have been an interesting matchup, you know.
No, I picked the Good Turtles movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie kind of stinks, though. I mean, I like it ironically, but that movie stinks.
I might like the
with
third
not-
one more than the second one.
With not Bebop and not Rocksteady, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I like those movies.
I might like the animated one more than the second one.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer
the animated movie surprised me. That was really good, though.
Yeah,
the one with the weird shaped heads and stuff, that was really good.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think is everybody ready to jump back into it? All right, we're gonna jump back into it, and this is one I've been anticipating. Got Two Towers and Return of the King.
Yeah,
oh man, Lord of the Rings, Battle of Mordor, Battle of Helm's Deep. What are we gonna do here?
We're gonna go for it.
All right, and we're gonna start with Chris on this one. He gets the first vote.
Chris, you get the first vote. What are you gonna go for?
That's tough.
Yeah, which one do you like more?
Which one's gonna go into the poll?
So I'm gonna go with not a Two Towers.
You're gonna go with
what? You're gonna go with not Two Towers?
Two Towers.
Oh, Return of the King. Okay.
Yeah, Return of the King.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear on
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, but for me, I got to go Two Towers. I think that's the best one. I already mentioned the speech by Sam, and I feel like this is where they really build up some strong chemistry, and also they kind of split up too. They kind of do a little of both. They build the chemistry, but then they kind of got like 2, maybe 3 groups going on. So, and I feel like they did that super well. So, but Jordan,
what's better than one tower? Two towers. So Two Towers.
Yep.
All right, Jacob.
I'm gonna go Return of the King. I think it's a fantastic conclusion to the trilogy.
Well, you got the tiebreaker, Austin.
Too many goddamn endings for that Return of the King. Let's go with the one that just has an ending. Two Towers.
Yeah, right. Just has one definitive ending. So Two Towers it is.
Two Towers it is. All right.
It's the best of the trilogy, according to this panel. So
yeah.
But moving on, we got Mary Poppins. Which
Mary Poppins.
Be a pretty strong favorite on almost all of our lists, almost. So we got Mary Poppins going against
Empire.
Yep, Empire Strikes Back. So we start with me first.
I want to say, did we almost have this matchup on my list, Jordan? Because I know I had Empire on mine too. I want to say, did we have this matchup, this exact one? We might have had this exact matchup. I want to say they're on the same side.
We might have.
We might have, yeah. So, all right, Mr. Owens. Mary Poppins and Empire.
Empire,
okay.
Yep. Jacob.
Man, Empire is my favorite Star Wars movie, but Mary Poppins is just so fun. Mary Poppins.
Yeah. All right. Austin.
Yeah, I almost want to vote for Empire because I don't think it's made any of our 8 so far, but fuck it, I can't vote against Mary Poppins yet. I'll vote Mary Poppins. Not yet.
Chris?
Yeah, I can't vote against Mary Poppins either. I mean, Empire is amazing, but it's Mary Poppins.
Man.
Wow.
You guys are killing me. So, Mary Poppins is a great movie, but it's like, this is Star Wars. Come on. I mean, it's like...
Yeah, but you don't even like Empire that much. You said
Mary
that.
Poppins, y'all.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, you go to the movie,
Jacob.
You see Mary Poppins on the big screen. You see Empire Strikes Back. Which one are you going to go see? You're going to go see
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins? I saw Mary Poppins on the big screen. Yeah. Yes.
Not over Empire. Come on. Like, be honest.
Yeah, over Empire. Yes. If I had a choice between 2 theaters, I'd go watch Mary Poppins. Yeah.
I don't know if I buy that.
I went to London and watched Mary
favorite.
Poppins on Broadway. Bro, yeah.
Hey.
All right. Well,
so you know my favorite Star Wars movie. My favorite is New Hope.
I thought you were going to say Rogue One.
I do like Rogue One. Okay, so suck a.
Well, I think that's a
should
huge
watch our
upset
match
for
then.
me personally, but yeah. But
I love Rogue One,
but
so yeah.
Mary
Jump
Poppins
off a
takes
cliff.
it. So, but so next up we got the Dark Knight going up against 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men. Okay.
Ooh.
So we start
With Jacob. Yeah.
No
Well,
pressure.
I have to go Dark Knight. I love 12 Angry Men, and I'm glad it's made it to the third round, but Dark Knight needs to get my vote.
Austin, who you got?
You know what? Just for something different, I appreciate different movies. Let's go 12 Angry Men.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 12 Angry Men.
Well, for me, I am not going to go with 12 Angry Men because, like
What?
What?
The Dark Knight was infinitely rewatchable. I think 12 Angry Men isn't so rewatchable, so I got to go with it.
It is, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's not something I'm going to put on, like
You
any
should.
day of the week, but
You should.
Dark
Yeah,
Knight,
we
like, I
should.
can watch that.
Right now.
I'm going to watch it as soon as we're done now.
And now I am
Yeah.
I
going
can
to
watch
too.
The Dark Knight once a week, but I could not watch 12
I'm
Angry
going
Men.
to repop in that
Maybe-
Criterion
maybe
Blu-ray and
once
put
a
that
year.
shit back in.
Can I change
I'm
my
gonna go
vote just
steal the
because of what you said?
Criterion Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So we
Get
can
it from my house? Yeah, right?
Yep.
I got it on a half-price sale last summer. It was good.
How much was that puppy? Don't want to know.
Well, it's normally $40, but I wait till twice a year Criterion does a half-price sale through Barnes & Noble, so I pick up Criterions when they're half price. Yeah, and I get them for like $20.
Yeah, well, I got to
instead.
get that then for sure because I love that movie. So.
Yeah, they're doing the 50% off right now. Go do it. It's right now.
Ooh,
Literally, it's
okay.
live
I'm going to do
for the
that.
next couple weeks. Go do it.
Yes, I'm going to do it.
Anyways, sorry, enough stalling.
Yeah.
Owens, what are you putting through?
I like one Angry Bat more than 12 Angry Men, so one Angry Batman and Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Damn.
Batman. Yeah. So
Jordan,
Dark
Knight,
3-2.
Changed my vote.
with that, the
Mm.
correct
Too
movie
late.
moves on. Yep, it's too late.
No,
Sorry.
that's not correct. Yeah, well.
Your vote's already
One's
been
about
cast.
freeing an
Sorry.
innocent man, people. Come on now.
Yeah,
There's still
You don't
some
even
love.
care about innocence.
Innocent
Yeah,
people, yeah.
but next up we got
Forget
Toy
about
Story going.
Toy Story.
North by Northwest.
North by Northwest. Okay. I'm
Gonna
up
start
first,
with-
so. Nope, I'm up first.
Oh, Austin.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, you first. I like North by Northwest, but this one, I think I'll go with the Pixar. I'll go with the Toy Story.
I got to go with North by Northwest.
I got to go with the only one that I've seen, which is Toy Story. So I'll go with that. Jordan.
Just like the claw, I'm gonna pick up Toy Story.
Yep. The Claw. Yep.
Mhm.
Jacob.
You know, just so the vote's close. North by Northwest.
Right.
Ooh. All right.
We've had a lot of 3-2s, but Toy Story, yeah, we finally get a Pixar
Story
movie in the top. I don't
eats
think
its
we've had a
way in,
Pixar movie
yeah.
in the 8 yet on any of our episodes, so it makes
I
it
don't
in the
think
8.
so. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
that'll be the end of that
oh,
side of the bracket.
Oh
so
boy, here comes a really
It's a
tough
tough matchup.
matchup coming up, I
Yeah.
think.
God.
yeah.
Willy Wonka
So Willy
and
Wonka
Princess
against
Bride.
Princess Bride. Ooh.
Ooh.
I guess I'm up first for this one, or is it Chris?
Me.
Yeah. Oh no, Chris is up first for this one. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Princess Bride, hands down.
This one's tough because the Princess Bride made my list, but Willy Wonka just missed it. Like it was literally number 65. So like just to show it some love, I'm gonna go Willy Wonka here. So
Even though
Jordan?
you admitted Bride's better. No, so yeah, this was not hard for me, Princess Bride.
yeah.
Let's send it to a tiebreaker. I'm going Willy Wonka.
Mm.
All right, Austin, you got the tiebreaker. It's teed up.
Well.
I'm not gonna be mad
Willy
either way.
Wonka.
So
Willy Wonka. Put it through. Gene Wilder,
I'm a
baby.
little
Let's
mad.
go. Let's go.
yeah.
Gene Wilder. He didn't make it on my list, so let's roll with the Willy Wonkas in this time.
Yeah. But next we got 8 Mile going up against
It's
Teenage
the Ninja Turtles.
All right.
Oh,
All right, Jordan.
Me
Have-
this time.
yeah.
This one I got to go with my childhood, like 8 Miles was like kind of from my like teenage years, but not quite my childhood. I got to go with Turtles for the win for this one. Jordan.
All right, I'm going to finally show some turtle love. TMNT.
There we go. Jacob?
Yeah, I don't think we're seeing 8 Mile versus Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, sorry.
It's Turtles.
Austin?
Well, just for fun, I'll just say my motto: fuck lotto. I'll get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. 8 Mile.
There you go.
Raphael said that, right?
Yeah.
What's that? No, that was Lotto. Yeah, no, I know.
Turtles.
Yep.
Easy vote.
Turtles. Well, Turtles will take it. I just want to throw.
Go
I
for
knew
the
Turtles
win.
was going to
Oh,
win.
dude,
the
that was
race.
legit.
Fix the W. Yep.
Yeah.
But well, next we got the Lion King going up against Dead Poets
Society.
So we start with Jordan Owens. You're up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh man, another tough one.
Yep.
Dead Poets.
Dead Poets.
Jacob?
Okay.
I will go with I'm not stalling for time at all. The Lion King.
Yeah. Austin?
I've kind of voted against it most of the time, but I'll go with Robin this time. I'll go Dead Poets.
I'll go with Dead Poets.
Chris?
Dead Poets.
This one.
All right.
This one's tough, but I think just by a fraction of a hair, I gotta go with Dead Poets. So
All right.
with that,
Wow.
Dead Poets.
I did not expect
Wow.
Lion
Wow.
King to get 4-1.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Over the Lion
Yeah,
King.
Lion King
Yep.
getting knocked out.
Yeah, but next up we got Straight Outta Compton.
Straight
going
Outta
up against
Compton.
Logan.
Logan. Okay.
Let's see what happened.
Well, two totally similar movies. I mean, biopics,
absolutely the same.
about these guys. Yeah.
Same movie.
All right. Jacob's up first this time.
When Xavier starts rapping, they make it totally.
Yeah, I know, right? That freestyle he throws down
Yeah, right.
is amazing.
Yeah.
If 8 Mile was
Dr. Dre.
If 8 Mile was still in and the 8 Mile versus Straight Outta Compton matchup was still on the table, maybe, but I'm gonna go with Logan.
Yeah. Austin?
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the freaks and clocking the dough. Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Straight Outta Compton.
Right. Chris?
Straight Outta Compton.
Well, you know me, I'm going Logan all day, so.
Oh man, tiebreaker for Mr. Owens down there. What's he gonna do?
Tiebreaker.
Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton.
Logan.
I don't want
Ice
to
Cube.
snick your hopes, guys, but it's got to be Logan for me.
Gotta be.
Man. It was not a good day for Ice Cube. Oh man. Damn.
It was not a good day. Sorry. All right. So that's
Jordan finally gets
round
Logan
3.
into the poll,
Finally.
but not for his own episode.
No. Definitely not for my episode. No. But
well, as we're going down, Jordan, just call them out. I'm going to jot these down because we're down to our 8. So I just want to make sure we jot them down for the poll because that's what we're going to put them in the poll in the Schmodown Friends and Family Facebook page, right, Jordan? And put these 8 in there.
yeah, we got the.
So no matter what comes out on top right
We'll
here.
do the poll the next day, and we let people kind of hash it out from the community, so they can let us know if we got it right or if we screwed up. They can get angry in the comment section. But
this is such a great 8.
Yeah, so we
it's
got
a good 8. A lot of good movies, though. Yeah,
we got Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. I'm just shouting them out for Austin, so you can write them down. But,
yeah. Versus Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. You want me to go through them all, or do you want to just write them as we go?
We'll just go as we go. So, yeah, let's go ahead and vote.
Right.
And we got Lord of the Rings: Two Towers versus Mary Poppins, and we're starting with me.
Yeah,
So
you got.
But, in this one, I've been voting for Two Towers, but I've got to go vote the movie I wore out 3 different VHS tapes of. I'll still stick with Mary Poppins on this one.
All right. Chris?
I love Lord of the Rings, but I got to go with Mary Poppins.
Well, for me, there's no way I'm going for Mary Poppins against Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is like a near masterpiece for me, so I got to go Two Towers. Jordan?
Jacob, you're going to have to do a tiebreaker, Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Oh.
Tiebreaker.
This is an easy tiebreaker for me, actually. I'm going with Mary Poppins.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
No hesitation.
All right.
You got way too much love for Mary Poppins going on.
I think this time, I think in the other one,
for Mary Poppins.
Well, in mine, it
Mary
made it to
Poppins
the
is a
8, but it
great movie,
it
but-
did not make it into the final 4 on mine. It only made it to the 8. I think it got knocked out. So, yeah, final 4 for Mary Poppins this time makes it even further than my list. Interesting.
Mary Poppins wins the whole thing. This might be the last episode of Tournament Fights. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's do it, Jacob. Let's make him mad. Yeah, but it's not gonna make. I don't think it's gonna make it up against the Ninja Turtles, but we might see. Let's see.
I think he might finally cry on the episode. Are we gonna see
we're gonna make him
tears,
cry.
Jordan?
Yeah,
Let's make him cry.
But
make him cry.
We have the Dark Knight going up against Toy Story. So
Toy Story.
What are we gonna do, Chris? I think you're up first.
Toy Story.
Yeah, ooh, really? Toy Story. I gotta go Dark Knight here.
I'm with you, Dark Knight.
Yeah. Jacob.
Send it through, Dark Knight.
Yep.
Aww.
We'll send it. Right, Austin?
Yeah, I would have voted Toy Story, but yeah, it's fine. Dark Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight.
You have to vote against Mary Poppins anyway, so I'm gonna make it hurt.
All right.
Let's go Batman versus Mary Poppins.
See what happens, but yeah. So that's one side. We're gonna go over to Willy Wonka versus the Ninja Turtles. All right.
Oh man! Wow.
So I guess I'm up first.
Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Host Jordan is up first this time.
This one's tough because the TMNT movie from 1990 it did not make my top 64, even though I'm a massive Turtle fan, mostly for the comic books and the cartoon series. But I do have a lot of love for this movie. But I probably have just a little more love for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I gotta go Willy Wonka this time. So, Jordan?
I'm going to give you an early split here. I'm going Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, Jacob. You got
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, come on. Cowabunga, dude.
You can't influence, Chris. Come on.
Man.
I have to go Willy Wonka.
Yep.
I have to go Willy Wonka. Man,
my choice. Even if it's a hard one.
Hard.
Yeah. Austin?
They got a lot of love last time. This is where it ends. Gene Wilder's going to take it on this one. Willy Wonka.
Yep. Chris?
Turtles.
Yep. No, you're going Turtles all day long, but unfortunately,
Willy Wonka makes it this time.
Or fortunately for some, Willy Wonka moves on.
It's a great movie, but not over Turtles any day.
But Ninja Turtles have like a huge giant candy factory. You can like literally eat unlimited candy. Come on. Serious. But Willy Wonka. No. Dead Poet Society going up against Logan. So
all right.
Start with Jordan.
Jacob.
Yep.
No, we started with Jacob.
I'm gonna go with Logan here.
Oh, we went first last time. Okay.
No. I've got it. I got it down. Yeah. All right. So he went with Logan. I'll show some love to Robin just to piss off Jordan. I'll go with Dead Poet.
All right.
I love Logan, but at the end of the day, I've watched it a couple of times. But I got to go with Dead Poet Society. If at the end of the day, if Dead Poet Society is on TV, I'm watching it. If Logan is on, it's good. I've seen it. It's not something I'm going to watch like 1,000 times.
There you go.
Because I know the movie.
Two juggernaut actors going up against each other.
Yeah.
Two of my top 5.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what's going to happen when you guys make those kind of decisions on the next tournament fights. It's not going to end well. Sorry. It's just not. So, we got to go Logan all day long for me. Jordan?
All right. Tiebreaker for Mr. Owens at the bottom. What are you going to put through to the final 4?
This one's a toughie for me, man, but I'm going with the one that hit me in the heart. We're still seizing the day, baby. Dead Poet Society.
Dead Poet Society, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I got it.
All right.
Well, hey, Jordan, at least you can vote to your heart's consent in the poll tomorrow, okay, for Logan. You can at least vote for it this time.
Yep.
You know?
This is the tournament.
Screw those guys.
The tournament. I think everybody outvote Jordan today because it's like everyone's going to Mary Poppins, going against.
No,
Logan,
it has
all
nothing to do with that, man.
No.
So I love Logan, but I don't love it over Dead Poets Society.
I've only seen Logan like twice, dude. Dead Poets
I
is
went with
fucking
Mary
awesome.
Poppins over that one.
Yeah.
Because I love Mary Poppins more.
Like at the end of the day, like it's about a boring, just all boys school where nothing really happens.
It's not boring.
Then having conversation.
Inspirational, sir. It's inspiration, Jordan. Come on, you gotta get inspired.
Dialogue. It's such a powerful movie.
And they have a bunch of weird
stuff.
Seizing
the day.
Or like some kind of
Logan's about him just falling around and slashing people. Come on now. Come on. Dead Poet Society is real. It's real acting. Real shit.
Shit out of people. Come on. With like
he's real.
Blood is actually rated R like it should have been, you know. Come on. But
I'm pretty sure Dead Poet Society is rated R for language, but I could be wrong.
It's definitely R, yeah.
What a final four we have.
Wow, so we got
I don't think Dead Poet Society is rated R. Like I'd be surprised if it's.
I want to say it is for language. I think I'm gonna look it up right now though, but I want to say it is.
My dad wouldn't. Like he doesn't really watch very many rated R movies. I'll just say it's his favorite movie of all time. So
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, no, it's not. It's It's one of those '80s PG movies that has like F-bombs in it. It's one of those weird ones.
It does.
yeah. Really? I'm pretty sure there's at least an F-bomb or two in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh. Interesting. Well, anyways, we're down to the final four, so we got some interesting matchups here.
All right.
We kind of already know what might happen, but we'll see. So who's up first?
I'm up first, and we've got Mary Poppins versus Dark Knight. That's so we got an umbrella versus a batarang on this one. Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Chris?
Mary Poppins.
And we can kind of call Mary Poppins with like pseudo penguin maybe with the umbrella, you know, sort of.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, but
well, and I just love the penguins in Mary Poppins too, so that's another thing.
Oh yeah, right.
The animated sequence is great. Yeah,
you got the penguins in there too. Yep.
Danny DeVito.
But despite that, like I just think that the Dark Knight gets way too much love. I feel like it just kind of overhyped. Everyone's like best comic book movie ever made, and like I don't really see it. So actually, I'm gonna go Mary Poppins here.
Wow!
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle, Charlie Brown.
Even though he said if Mary Poppins wins this one, he's gonna shut off the stream. Like what the fuck?
Yep.
Why would you vote against it?
He's gonna mute us all, guys. Quiet.
Well. I'm not going to say anything, but anyways. Jordan?
I would have voted.
Because it's not going to work in my favor.
I would have went with Dark Knight. I like Dark Knight.
Jacob?
So, the Dark Knight is definitely higher up on my list. It's my number two. It's my number two.
See, I knew it. Okay. I knew it.
But since we're doing a March Madness style bracket, I really love Cinderella stories.
Same.
And I feel like in this bracket, Mary Poppins is sort of a Cinderella story because some didn't want her to make it this far. But now we're really glad that she made it this far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Mary Poppins.
Ooh, Mary Poppins. Like Cinderella into the finals.
Into the finals.
Yeah.
All right.
Wins from the East, blew Mary Poppins into the finals.
Yeah.
I'm really rethinking the order of my list now.
Right?
Wow.
Makes you
well,
think,
we're about to crown a new favorite movie for you, Jacob, here very soon. So, and we'll see what happens.
My 2 and 3 made it very far.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
But we got the other side. We got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory going up against Dead Poet Society.
We got Gene Wilder versus Robin Williams. Yeah, and we're Chris is up first this time.
Chris, okay, you're up.
Dead Poet Society.
I think for me, I got to go Willy Wonka. Jordan?
I haven't voted, I think, for Willy Wonka ever yet. I think starting now. Dead Poet Society.
Okay. Jacob?
Another tiebreaker. I'm going Willy Wonka.
All right, Austin. Tiebreaker.
Oh my gosh!
Are you gonna vote for the one that actually made your list? All right.
Oompa loompa doopity doo to Dead Poet Society. I say F you, Willy Wonka.
Yep. There we go.
I love this final matchup.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Here's
Look at
Oh
this.
man.
Wow.
Look at
Wow.
It's like a
All
fun,
right.
kind of like family movie.
Yeah.
Matchup, you know.
These should be the greatest family movies of all time.
Yeah,
this.
right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Before probably 3 or 4 years ago, Willy Wonka was my favorite movie. Like, it was the movie I watched all the time growing up, so it was my favorite movie once upon a time.
Okay, nice.
So it may be again.
Maybe
It could be again.
Yep.
It could be. Yep.
Make them full circle. We'll see. So
Hey, Roger Rabbit was like a movie I wore out like in my later years, like after Mary Poppins. Like I still have the worn out VHS signed by Charles Fleischer, like it's in my storage. So yeah. So I mean, and the fact that kind of went an underdog story and made to number one, we'll see what happens here. But so we got our finals, Jordan. It's Mary Poppins against Willy Wonka, and you're up first. So
Well, I do kind of think that the music in Mary Poppins is a little better than in Willy Wonka, but I don't know. This one's tough. I don't know. Like this might be one of the hardest matchups so far.
yeah, this might be the hardest matchup.
It's the championship one. Yeah, seriously. But I think I gotta go with the one that I watched just a little more, and the one that's probably a little higher overall in my top 100. If I were to do an actual 100 list, I gotta go Willy Wonka. Jordan?
Early split here, easily for me, Mary Poppins.
All right, Jacob.
All right, Jacob.
I said it before. It was my favorite movie once upon a time. It hasn't fallen too far. I'm gonna go with Willy Wonka.
Well, Austin?
Well, and I'll keep the audience on the edge of their seat. Mary Poppins.
Ooh,
Chris?
you get the
It's
tiebreaker
up to you.
Oh my gosh.
For the whole championship. What's
my favorite movie?
What's your
Doesn't
favorite?
matter. What's his
Because I
favorite?
gotta say,
movie?
okay,
It's not
I
up
love
to you,
Gene
Jacob.
Wilder, and a Gene Wilder as him is perfect. I like it
Willy
so much
Wonka.
better over Johnny Depp. But absolutely, Mary Poppins wins. There's no question about it.
There you go. Oh.
Mary Poppins. All right.
Thank you for joining us on the final episode of Tournament Fights.
Yeah, the final
Right.
episode. Sorry.
It was
All
fun
right,
while
that's
it
It was
lasted.
fun while it lasted,
No more.
guys. Thank you so much for being our friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had an 8-episode run. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Stream, right?
Sure.
Turn it
Shut
off.
it down.
Mute us
Yeah.
all and
All
you can
right.
discuss us out in
But-
French.
But yeah, so you got a new movie, Jacob. Mary Poppins. You gotta
And
go
of
watch
course, as always, Jacob, your prize is you have to, once we get off the stream, you have to go watch Mary Poppins right now. No sleep.
Yep.
You have to
Right
go right away
No
and
sleep,
watch Mary
doesn't
Poppins
matter
right
what
now.
time it is,
No
we are.
problem doing that.
What
It's
time
kind of
is
a
it, by the
long
way,
movie.
we are?
It's like 2.5
It's only
hours.
nine-
It's a longer
only
movie than you
9
think it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not
All
that
right.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, came full circle back to your childhood. So I mean, that's not
Wow.
too bad.
It's
That
and
was
this a lot of these
awesome.
kind of do.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Mary Poppins, killing
Man.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't. Not knowing. Good.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Jacob. It's your
gonna say,
list, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, not knowing what the matchups are, that it's all random. I still didn't expect this to be
Right.
the final matchup.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We could have had a totally different final if we would have had different matchups, So you never
I mean,
know.
if we would have had Mary Poppins going up against Dark Knight or up against Ninja Turtles directly or something, you never know what would have happened. It was on a different bracket.
Mary
Yeah.
Poppins did defeat Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Sweeney Todd would have made it a little further for you, right?
Listen,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. So, but anyways, that was a lot of fun. So,
But that was a good one, Jacob. Well, I mean, again, we had some crossover, and a few movies here and there that kind of cross over. Again, Mary Poppins made it to the 8 of mine, which was to my surprise, but I was happy to see it. So to anybody in future episodes that might be coming up, maybe you, Mr. Owens, or a couple of other people we've had to reach out. Well, if you put Mary Poppins in the list, there's a damn good chance it's going to make it a good long way. So,
Yeah, right.
That's up to you.
If you're a Mary Poppins fan, this group votes for Mary Poppins. Come on.
I want to be on that episode.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, right. We'll put it through again all the way to the finals.
Well, it will just be Mary Poppins for the top 64.
Yeah, right. But at least it wasn't Mary Poppins Returns, so.
Yeah, no, that movie sucks.
A little better about that.
Yeah.
I would have voted that over Willy Wonka.
Really?
No, I would not have voted for that.
And I get booted.
No.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing you, Jordan. Thank you for your first show with us.
Have a good night. No plugs for you.
Yeah.
Just cut them right off.
Good night, Yep. Just cut it off. But yeah, we'll just go around the horn. If you have any, he just excused himself. But
Yeah.
But if you guys have anything you want to promote, you can tell us where we can find you. So we'll start with the man of the night, Jacob. Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on the interwebs. If you want to search for me on Facebook, my name Jacob Barber. I don't think there's a lot of us out there, so look for the one that looks like me. On the YouTube, over at Nerd Entertainment Network, I do a show there. I've been slacking a little bit just because reasons. And then over at Combat Wrestling Trivia, I dabble in some wrestling trivia. I'm decent. Also on this guy's channel, the Pierce Wrestling, I do wrestling trivia over there. So if you feel like
I want to do some wrestling. I want to do some wrestling trivia. I'll need to get a damn referee on there and fucking somebody in there. Get me on some wrestling. Some goddamn wrestling trivia. I want to do that shit, man. Bugging you about that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And also, I finally put 2 and 2 together. Jacob Barber, and then your favorite movie is Sweeney Todd about a barber. So the
coincidence.
Coincidence.
It's definitely just coincidental.
So is that what you do in your life? You're actually a barber, and you
No, I work at a daycare.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I work.
No, his real favorite movie is Barbershop 2 with like the chicks in it, with like Queen Latifah and shit.
Yes.
It's like his favorite movie.
Favorite movie of all time.
That's Beauty Shop. That's Beauty Shop.
Yeah, right.
Beauty Shop, whatever the fuck it's called. That's stupid.
Yeah,
movie.
I know.
And then one of them
Set
has
it
like
on
Cardi B
fire.
or like Nicki Minaj,
Along with Watchmen.
I think Nicki Minaj is in like the third one or something. Didn't they make like 3 of those stupid movies? Jesus, man.
She's in the fourth one.
Oh God. Are they straight to video at this point? They got to be.
No, but there was a short-lived TV show.
Man, you're clearly hitting on a nerve. Okay,
money,
Jordan loves those movies. They're one of his favorites.
Yeah, he's a big
like,
fan.
The first one's really good.
Signed by the cast.
The first one's good. They're all actually pretty good, to be honest with you.
They are
great.
Like low key.
They are. That
Well,
first
not too
one's
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would watch them, but anyways, Jordan, where can we find you?
I didn't expect that one. I'm pointing in the wrong direction.
This Jordan. You're Jordan. I'm Jordan. We're all Jordans. Deep down inside, we're all Jordans.
Yeah,
as Jacob said, Pierce Wrestling do some fun wrestling trivia as well as live wrestling matches. Then you have Real Pro Wrestling. August 21st, we're doing our big 6-year anniversary event. You'll see people that have popped up on like AW Dark and all over the place at that show. I'm gonna get Austin to get through a table by Necro Butcher. I'm gonna get him out of retirement so we can do another table spot with Austin.
Nice.
And then the Pierce Co channel.
I'm trained. I'm legit.
She's a stunt granny. So yeah, just and then Pierce Co for some movie trivia, podcasts, all that sort of fun stuff, and all sorts of other channels and fun stuff going around. Subscribe to everyone's channels. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, for sure. Austin, where can we find you?
Well, just basically all over these shows, most episodes of tournament fights and tier ranker fights and all the other things we got going on here. But yeah, we had a little snafu the other night, but that's okay. We're going to try to do live from Movie Hero tomorrow at some point and go live. So it's really important, if you like that, to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live, and you can watch along and comment on these videos like everybody's been doing tonight. We certainly appreciate that. And we're going to try to do some podcast league now tomorrow. We're going to try. So we're gonna do what we can and try to get that going. So yeah, and I'm sure Jordan will tell you about the next tier ranker we got coming up. And I believe we're doing Jordan Owens 64 for a tournament fight coming up pretty soon, right? We're gonna jump into that. Yep. Yeah, all right.
It's coming up.
We're looking forward to for that. All right, that'll be fun. Yeah, if anybody out there, if you're a fan of the show and you're available and you wanna scrounge up your 64 and do it, man. Yeah. We always have fun with these. These are a lot of fun. It's a good way to get the community involved.
Yeah, we'll do up an episode for you. So yeah, just let me know. Just send me a message. But Chris, where can we find you? Do you have anything you want to promote?
Well, so first I want to promote our Instagram. It's a really good way to find us on YouTube, and I'm trying to get better at promoting shows. I really need to do that. Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys.
Little handles here.
But it's Movie Hero 2121. You can find us on Instagram, and also as it's kind of going by, I'm C Scott 1128, and I kind of promoted it last time. I don't know. I'm kind of having fun with TikTok. I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm going to promote TikTok. It is at Casablanca Kid, just like on these channels. 84. That's the year I was born, but it's just a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Obviously, there's a Twitter down there, so I'm trying to remember what my Twitter is as it scrolls across.
Well, Movie Hero 2121 is the show Twitter as well. Just it's the same as the Instagram, so that's kind of where you can find us. Same as the email. It's kind of the same all across everything. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And then we got a couple more episodes of tournament fights and tier ranker fights coming up. So Friday we got a tier ranker fight coming up that's going to be best alternative summer sports movies. So basically, it's going to be movies about any sport besides the 4 or 5 major ones. So anything besides basketball, football, baseball, combat sports, and car racing, because all those are going to get their own episodes. But besides those, pretty much anything goes. If it's something that can be played indoors or outdoors during the summertime, and there's a movie based on it, we're going to talk about it. So we got that coming up on Friday. So that should be a fun time.
You're muted.
And then
Ready to Rumble is that, right?
Oh yeah.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble is going to be in. We're going to do a combat sports episode, so about MMA, like professional wrestling, martial arts tournaments, things like that. So you're Ready to Rumbles, the wrestler, No Holds Barred, Nacho Libre. Yeah, Here Comes the Boom, the Warrior, all that kind of stuff will be in that episode. Yes. So fantastic. That will be in that episode. So it may or may not come up. It might go in the D, F tier. We don't know. We'll see.
A+.
But
we'll see. Yeah,
right. But if anybody wants in on that episode early, we don't have a date for it. But if you want in on that panel, that'll be a lot of fun because that's where all those movies are going to go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. But for this Friday, we're going to have
boxing
movies. We're going to have movies more like Happy Gilmore, like a bunch of those golf movies. We're going to have some tennis movies in there, maybe some Balls of Fury, maybe some over the top to just throw out some crazy randomness,
Arm wrestling.
Those movies.
Movies Whip It, Chariots of Fire, Breaking Away, things like that. Just kind of every other alternative, sort of sports movie that doesn't really fall into those major sports categories, essentially. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Just like some of those ones.
The whole 9 yards.
Soccer movies.
Yep. Yeah. Well, the whole 9 yards probably end up being part of the football one.
Okay, good point.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so we got that coming up, and then the week after we have a new kind of spin-off series that we're going to be doing called Tournament Fight Battles, where we take 4 people. So it's going to be the 3 of us, and then we always pull one person from the community to come up with 16 things from any given category. So the first one we're going to be doing is the top 10 movies we can't stand, but for whatever reason other people like. So movies we don't understand why people like them. So we're gonna be putting just like the movies we don't like. So that should be a fun time.
Like for instance, like Holy Grail tonight on mine will probably be on my list, things like that. So but it'll be fun because people on the panel will like it, but the other person won't. So it may go through because the other people like it. We'll see what happens. It should be kind of a fun show in that regard.
Yeah, and for that episode, the fourth person on the panel is going to be Malcolm Lay, and he already sent me his list, and I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything. But there's some movies that he has that he doesn't like that I absolutely love. That I'm just kind of like, oh man, this is going to be a fun debate. We're definitely going to have some fun back and forth on this one. So
that'll be Jordan. That's going to be a very long first round, just like some of these other episodes.
Right,
we're just going to be going off on these things, and then we'll just have to rapid fire the later rounds. But yeah, that's going to be one where we're just going to be going back and forth and going off. So that should be a lot of fun if you want to watch. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. And then the next two-ranker fight after that, I'll just promote one more. We're going to be doing best 90s sitcoms coming up too. So we've got that one coming up about a week from this Friday. So it should be a fun time. So
we wanted one that we didn't have to do too much movie prep for because we have a lot of movies we try to watch for these tier-ranker fights and 90s sitcoms. So we don't really need to do a whole lot of prep for because most of us are familiar with pretty much all of those. Yeah. So yeah, like one we don't have to go too crazy on the prep for. Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be a fun time. And then also you can always find me, Chris, Austin, all of us over in the Showdown Friends and Family group over there. We're gonna have the poll of the Elite 8 up tomorrow. So if you want to come and cast your vote for what you think is your favorite movie of the Elite 8, we came up for Jacob's list. And that's pretty much where you can find it if you want to talk Schmodown. We always talk Schmodown over there. And then also I've been looking for someone who might want to be an admin in the group who can post more about all the Schmodown stuff. I've been slacking a little bit when it comes to posting about actual Schmodown stuff. I'm so freaking busy. So if there's any big Schmodown fans out there that would like to be our Schmodown person, our official person for the group to hype up Schmodown, just hit me up and let me know.
Our Schmodown correspondent, so to speak, for the group would be great.
Our Schmodown consigliere, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but that's where you can find us. So this has been a fun time. So thanks again to all my panelists for coming on the show. So for Jacob, for Jordan, for Austin, for Chris, I have been Jordan Movie Hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.